Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Y'all already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. Listen, tonight we got a lot of things to discuss, man, and some things I would have rather not have even discussed, you know. And like I said, we spoke on a little bit of this earlier on a video, but we didn't really get a chance to speak this over with the masses of the people. This is a serious situation, and my heart goes out to the James family. You know, number one, I want everybody, before we discuss tonight, to understand we are discussing the child. You know, this guy Bronny James is a kid. You know, at the end of the day, he's somebody's son, and we want to definitely hold that first. You know, in some of our statements, this is somebody's child who experienced this. So at the end of the day, Bronny James been in the national spotlight, as he got the limelight, but he's still an 18-year-old child, you know, growing into adulthood. And this is very unfortunate that this took place for him. So we got to get all into it. Also, we got news to break involving the Boston Celtics and Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown received a record-setting contract that is just breaking the bank. And I'm telling you, this contract is the richest in history. And we're going to break down what this means for the Boston Celtics as well. But nonetheless, man, we got to get into Mr. Bronny. Make sure you hit the like button. Salute to my man Slim. Make sure you definitely hit the like button and you subscribe. Support Flight Sports TV. We bring in the avalanche of content. Salute to my man Slim Can Hoop in the building early. Shout out my man Uncle Vern. I got Phonics in the building. Listen, Phonics, we this was breaking news today. It hit everybody like a gut punch. What was your thoughts when you got this news? Where were you? What were you doing? Did it just hit you out of nowhere? Because this just came out of left field today, Phonics. What the hell is going on?
Yo, what up, man? What up to the show, man? What up to the audience, everybody in the chat? Yeah, I had got a notification but ignored it, and then when I looked on something from ESPN, I just happened to see Stephen A. talking about it. And I was like, yo, I hope the young man is okay. But I think we need to understand something. And Stephen A. made a mistake when he had referenced Hank Gathers. For all y'all who don't know Hank Gathers, he died in 1990. He played for Loyola Marymount University. He was like 23. He actually had a real heart condition. Reggie Lewis, too, for the Celtics a few years after that. But anyway, yeah, he had a cardiac arrest. It's not the same as a heart attack, but it is serious. Anything with your heart is serious. So this is going to be this is going to be really serious going forward, because can or will his parents allow him to continue his college career onto the pros? I mean, they have to weigh the pros and cons. Is it worth it? Or is this something that's treatable? I'm sure he's going to get the best of care and go to the best specialist, and they're going to give him the best advice. But yeah, man, that's very scary, man. I mean, I'm a parent. You're a parent. The audience is parents. Of course, man. And for people that saying any foul things about this young man, yo, man, death to them, man, because there's just no reason for that. This is a young man. He's an athlete. What has he done to anybody? He's just playing ball. He's a kid. And I know it was very scary for him. I'm sure very scary for his parents, especially somebody like his dad, who's basically been an Iron Man his whole life. As long as he's been playing sports, he's been an Iron Man. He's never suffered any serious injuries. You know what I'm saying? That even kept him out of season. So yeah, man. My heart and my prayers go out to his family, man, and the young man. I hope he makes a speedy recovery, and I hope that I don't hope, I know that his parents are going to take the advice of the experts and what they advise him to do. But history has shown us though, and history has shown us that when athletes usually get things like this, they sometimes men want to like they have to sit down. So this is very interesting.
Yes, you spoke on that. This is that's what I want to definitely get into. What the hell is the future of Bronny James? I mean, with this news right here, it doesn't look good. Especially when it seemed like everything was on the up and ups with him. Does he even play at USC this season? How the hell do you? I know it's too early to even get there, but
It's not too early, fight. It's not too early. You're absolutely right. That's a question. And all of that is up in the air, bro. Because we talking about what? Less than 6 months, you know what I'm saying, before the season starts? 4 or 5 months? No, you're absolutely right. And I'm sure starting tomorrow night, I mean tomorrow, he's going
those questions definitely going to arise.
to see the best cardiologist. He's going to see all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna find out what the hell caused this. Like it may have been something underlining before, like this even got to this point. Like you think it was some health issue that went unnoticed?
Well, no, a lot of time, bro, a lot of athletes, they can overextend the heart. And that's what this happens to them. And that's what happened with Hank Gathers. And I mean, honestly, his mother, and his brother should have sued the whole medical staff because he had collapsed like 2 times before that. Vern, I know you remember this. Hank Gathers, he had collapsed like 2 times before that during games. And then that last time he collapsed, he basically died on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Reggie Lewis from the Celtics, I believe he died during a practice. And he collapsed during a practice. Some of these things, bro, you can't see it, but sometimes there are underlying symptoms. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of athletes, once they get that heart stuff, like Hamlin, he should stop playing, man. He should be done. He should be done. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think that's what I'm saying? They haven't even ruled that out on Hamlin. Hamlin was definitely the most recent one to go through something like this. We don't know how this even happened. We don't know if he got hit in the chest with Hamlin. They said something with like there was this rare situation where I guess it was a blunt force, to the chest, that caused this in a rare situation. They would say they had some.
No, it's not rare. Yeah, it's not rare. I'm gonna tell you like this. I didn't mean to cut you off. My homeboy, man, he was in a car wreck. Him and my other homeboy, and the impact of the car wreck caused him to have a heart attack, and he died. So just like Shannon Sharp used to say all the time, we go through many car wrecks every Sunday with those collisions that we take. He got hit so hard that man hit him in his heart, and his heart stopped. That's exactly what happened. So his heart is already compromised. I wouldn't be playing no more. I'd be a mascot, an advisor. I'm not playing no more though. I take one more of those hits and I'm done. You know.
Listen, I totally agree with you. You really don't know, what's going to happen, with this situation. But like I said, Hamlin has not been ruled out by the Buffalo Bills, has he?
From what I heard, he's cleared to play. That's from what I heard.
The Buffalo gonna let him play again.
Mm-hmm. I put it like this to you: he'll have to sign a bunch of waivers that we don't know nothing about if he chooses to play again. I guarantee you that because they won't be held liable. He'll have to sign a bunch of waivers if he does play again. And back to Bronny, that is kind of disturbing because he's still so very young, man. He's so very young. But Hank Gathers was young. Hank Gathers died at 23, 22. 23.
So how did this Bronny James, I guess you got to give the USC and that school credit because this happened yesterday and the news broke today.
Right.
That's Bronny.
Right.
You telling me that ain't nobody leaked this news?
Right. No, they kept it undercover, man, and they got into the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Probably closed off a whole unit for him. And they're in LA, man. UCLA Medical Center and all of that. They have some of the best medical centers there. So I'm sure he got A1 treatment. I don't know about him. I don't know, man, because this is real crazy, man. That's nothing to play with. The heart, That's nothing. You can't replace the heart. There's nothing to play with right there. And he's so young. You know, so I wonder that's going to be a tough conversation that his father and mother have with the specialist when they talk to him.
Yeah, like this could be the end for Bronny.
Could be.
It could be, and it's been a hell of a ride so far.
Yeah.
Like we watched him from high school, and it seemed like he was poised to erupt. It was looking like the USC was building a nice little squad around him and some of the other guys that were poised for success. And I thought he was definitely headed to the NBA. I think this halts everything.
But
If not completely stops it, it delays the process. I
but
don't
maybe
know how
that's fate.
USC plays him, but go ahead.
But maybe that's fate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's making way for Bryce. I was watching some of
Yeah,
Oscar De La Hoya.
listen, go ahead. He's another one. He's good. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was watching some of Oscar De La Hoya's documentary that just came out. The Golden Boy, and it's good. But basically, what he was saying is his brother was supposed to be the chosen one. He was supposed to be the fighter and the champion, but the brother didn't want it. So Oscar just basically stepped up. So that's the point I'm just trying to make. Like, what I'm saying? This might be
Y'all
divine
go check out
intervention.
that Oscar De La Hoya. It was, I think, it's a 2-part situation documentary.
Yeah, it's on HBO, The
Yeah,
Golden Boy.
y'all go check that out. That's a hell of a piece, man. Oscar De La Hoya, man, the legendary fighter. Fort Mayweather. He signed Floyd Kid Austin Schofield, who we're gonna have on the show real soon. You already know, nursing, a situation. It was a hell of a fight. The last go around, but Kid Austin gonna be touching down real soon. So y'all go check out Oscar De La Hoya's documentary and get an insight on Golden Boy Promotions from the Golden Boy himself, Oscar De La Hoya. But back to business. Uncle Vern, what was your thoughts on this situation with Bronny James when the news broke today? I mean, what was your thoughts initially when you heard this?
First of all, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, but first of all, when I found out about it, I found out about it through you when you dropped the news earlier today, and I was surprised. I was shocked, actually surprised and shocked. But I feel like Phonics feel, what I'm saying. It's best that he should be messing around with his heart, like with his condition, like with his health condition, like that. The NBA ain't really worth all that, and through his celebrityism alone, what I'm saying, he got a lot of opportunities, you understand me? So I leave that basketball alone, especially that college anyway, and then the NBA, I'm just saying, I know people got dreams and he aspire to go to, to that. But like just again, another time, and I agree with Phonics 2 times on this one, maybe it's just fate, you understand me? Maybe it's just fate, it was gonna be a struggle for him anyway, I see it. And it was probably a big build-up for a small letdown, as far as his game and going, and how it's going to be built up for the pros
Well, he
and
was
stuff
never
like
going to
that.
be. I don't think he ever was going to be some superstar.
Right, and then you can see the NBA just throwing him in, just bringing him in, just because that's Michael Jordan's son. Even if LeBron's son. Even if he is, not downrating, maybe if he is playing okay, but that's still, that's that fast track. And like Phonics say, that fast track might be delayed right now due to the circumstances, or it could be perfectly delayed. You understand me? So that just go along with life. I feel sorry for the fact that might have to be the situation, but he good. He good just through his celebrityism alone.
Right.
You understand me? He good. He can go on YouTube and do a million videos and get a million views just like that. That's nothing to him. I mean, it's just like it's nothing. Like it could be a lot worse, and it's a good thing to the fact that he won't put himself in a position for something like that to happen again if it's likely. So you don't want to play with fate like that. Like Phonics said, I'm to a certain extent, I ain't doing no but repeat the same thing he said.
What if he has an enlarged heart or something like that, and he goes back out there and plays?
Yeah, we're gonna find out. I know they're running them tests.
Yeah.
Anything with the heart ain't good. Anything with the heart ain't good. And like when you collapse like that, because obviously he collapsed. You know what I'm saying? He probably was unconscious. You know what I'm saying? That's not good, man. You know what I'm saying? Because as strenuous as basketball is to get up and get down the court, that's what you depend on. You depend on your lungs and your heart. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that.
Hey, let me give you another example too, because I had looked at it like this a little too. You know, with that young guy that's coming up out of high school, Kamani McCain. You know, with him and how he was throwing up and stuff with his first day of practice out there in Boulder, which is understandable because of that due to the high altitude and stuff like that. But if that persists on to be a problem, he continue to keep doing that. They'll have to make arrangements to get him up out there to a certain extent because he can't get used to that. If he just kept on doing it, you know what I'm saying, Flight? If he just kept on like every day he throwing up, every day he throwing up for the next 2, 3 months, every time he put his love and effort, he start throwing up. If it get to be a problem like that, he can't deal with that attitude. That's a physical thing, not him, not a mental thing, but a physical thing. Physically, you can't deal with that situation. You got to move around from there.
But well, I didn't get to do no research before this show, man. But I do know in the last few years, it's been quite a few high school athletes who have died, who have collapsed on the field of play, whether it was football, baseball, basketball, from heart issues, or,
Yeah, yeah,
undetected. So he's very lucky. And like I told you before, I know like you too young to remember, but Hank Gathers, that like really scared the hell out of people. That was
yeah,
during
yeah.
March Madness. You remember that, Ron? That was during
Yeah,
March Madness.
Yeah,
man,
see, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know too much. I got to do
I,
my history on Hank Gathers. I
Yeah.
heard of the situation,
yeah,
but I don't know every incremental detail.
out there, Loyola Marymount, him and dude, that one
Yes,
dude, he
sir.
had another dude
Bo, Bo,
playing with him
Bo
too. Bo,
Kimball.
yeah,
Bo
yeah, Bo
Kimball.
Kimball. Yeah, I already
Yep.
know. They out there. I know these push. That's when DePaul was playing good. Yeah,
Well,
you
I'll put
know.
it to you like this: like his coach was the coach for the Lakers who won the first championship with Magic, and then they got rid of him. Oh boy, forgot his
Yeah,
name. But anyway, but yeah, man, this is a real scary situation for the family, the fans too, because we was looking forward to seeing this man play. You know what I'm saying? So I
right.
hope he can still go. I really do. I really do, because he was about to put USC back on the map. They ain't been on the map since Reggie Bush and them boys, since college
Yeah,
football. We talking
Mm.
about
true.
15, 16 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pete Carroll and them.
Talk that shit.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right. Pete Carroll.
yeah,
Yeah,
Matt
yeah. I
Lyon
remember
and
them
them. Yeah,
guys.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Them dudes was my age. Yeah, we talking about back in 04, 05. Yo, that was, yeah, man. That's when USC was on the map. And he was going to bring it back. Tell me who wasn't going to be at those games, man. Everybody was coming to those games. Southern California, USC. You know what I'm saying? He was going to put butts in seats, man. And I know this is a huge setback, man. But, like you said, Fly, we're not going to jump the gun. This is 2023. They have the best technology. They got all kind of ways to, to keep you alive and keep you playing and stuff like, Hank Gaddis died 33 years ago. It's different. So, hopefully he can make a speedy recovery. And he might be ready in time for, for the season to start.
Hey,
Maybe not the little tournaments in the beginning, but, you know.
hey, you already said Pistol Pete Maravich, huh?
No, I didn't say Pistol Pete. I forgot about Pistol Pete. Him too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about Pistol Pete. Yeah, it's a history of that.
This would be upsetting if he can't play again. This would be crazy. Somebody said, "On bro, last good thing was Reggie Bush." That's crazy that you said that, Phonics, that he was going to put USC on the map. They haven't been popping. I'm starting to think about that. You said since Reggie Bush.
Yeah, man.
What about
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan? Was he was after Reggie, right?
Yeah, but they didn't win no championships. Now hold on. Now old boy just won the Heisman. So let me take that back. Old boy just won the Heisman. He was at USC, but they still ain't win
I
shit though.
understand. I understand what you were saying though. That I'm talking that must
Yeah,
see
that was. Yeah,
national
that must see.
spotlight.
Yeah, you had Reggie Bush. You had Matt Lyon. You had who was that fat boy man who went to Tennessee? Something Liddell. Liddell, I forgot his last name, but yeah, man, yeah, they won a national championship. Which they took the national championship because of violations, and they took Reggie Bush's Heisman. But anyway, yeah, everybody was excited for USC because it's just something about USC. You know what I'm saying? USC, UCLA, these are legendary schools. You know what I'm saying? USC for the football, UCLA for the basketball. However, you know what I'm saying? That crosses over with Bronny James. My dad is playing for the Lakers. I'm playing right here for Southern Cal. It don't get no better than that. So yeah, I'm upset too, man. I want to watch the young man play. And we know those games is going to be televised. If not, it probably damn near all of them if they could.
Nah,
You
they
know?
would have. I was gonna figure out how they was gonna do this, because they're not used to putting them on national television. They would have had to been on national. I think it would have been similar to like how when Dion went to Jackson State. I think
Mm-hmm.
they would have had to put these on ESPN Plus. They would have figured
hey,
something out. They was gonna monopolize this thing. Trust me.
Flight.
They upset too. Go ahead.
Flight. Look here, I'm gonna tell you something. Since you had mentioned it like that, boy, that need the leeway in for me. I'm glad you said that. I don't want to change the conversation, but look, Phonics, you think about UCLA, not UCLA, USC, and you think they team, their school is so good. How about their football team? I got money on that Colorado game. I got that $20 I owe you on that Colorado game.
Whatever. Man, we'll talk about that when we get there.
Hey, that ain't gonna be long. That's gonna be in the next month, within the next 2 months. Cause they playing in September. That's gonna be their third game of that month. So they're gonna be that September game. It's a September game. You ain't got that low. You better get that $20 together. I still got you 20.
Yeah, me and Flight, man, we're gonna try to cover all games, man, this year, televised, man, and we can get our hands on with Colorado.
Yeah, all right.
That's fast.
Yeah, we're gonna cover them. But yeah, man, back to Bronny, man. Like, yeah, that's I know his teammates is devastated, and I know he's devastated. You know, the last said it had to be scary, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like the other people I seen online, which was, saying some real stupid stuff, real cruel stuff, about this young man. You know what I'm saying? And speculating. I'm not speculating. His family said cardiac arrest. That's the statement they released, and that's a statement that we rolling with. You know what I'm saying? And we just hope that he gets better, man, and he can contribute with his team this year. I don't think he's going to play the opening games, though. I don't think that. All the little tournaments they have in the beginning,
do you think he misses a year?
Matter of fact, I think that USC thing is all over with. I'm sorry, Phonics, you
think so?
Yeah, I think that USC thing is over with because it's only supposed to be a 1 year thing anyway. This put a change on that 1 year plan. This right here put a.
What about the power of LeBron?
Hey, hold on, Flight. Let me say this too, right here, right fast, because of the fact that USC would love to have Bronny James there, but when it comes down to a situation like that, they're gonna have to say so about that, and I don't think they're gonna really put on that medical thing. I don't think their insurance gonna be able to, stand that out through the celebrityism of it. Especially if something go wrong, because things can go wrong. His mom could say, yeah, he can play. His father could say, yeah, he can play. I want him to play. He could do it like this and do it like that, and then it wind up happening again.
That's true, but we got to know the extent. But I don't think he gets into the NBA without doing a year at USC.
Well, he got to pass a physical anyway.
Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about even a resume. We got to see more. We didn't see enough of Hatchu. Now he's playing in the college level. No, it's not the pros, but there is some pro level talent there. And I don't think if the NBA doesn't see that, he goes straight to the G League.
But listen, we've seen the NBA when guys have met. I forgot the guy's name. I think his name was Austin. I forgot his name. He was like a power forward. I think he had a health issue. He ended up never playing. He ended up playing overseas. I think his name was Isaiah Austin, if I'm not mistaken. I might have got the name wrong. But yeah, I remember he had a health issue before the draft, and they wasn't dealing with him. Even though he was cleared, he went to multiple doctors that cleared him, but the NBA just wasn't messing with him.
Right.
But he playing overseas right now professionally, dealing with no health issues, nothing. The NBA just pulled the plug on him. But being that this is Bronny, this LeBron's son, you think they're gonna be able to say, it's over. Yeah.
But then they got to fit into that man. What's the name? That player, that 2 year player, the 3 year player, he got left.
Yeah,
going along with.
I think it's delayed. I think he might as well just play a couple years because even at USC, I don't think he was going to start.
It might be neither. I don't think he was going to start either.
He wasn't going to start, on the team.
Right. But he was going to go straight from that start to the NBA, right?
That was probably going to happen. He was going to receive a nice look, coming off the bench. We've seen players come off the bench and make it to the league too. Let's not make it seem like this unprecedented, But like I said, USC was going to be a stacked team. I think that's why he went there. They really was, I think, in contention for the national title. The way they was. Well, they had a true arsenal of talent. I
haven't seen the rankings though. I haven't seen the recruiting rankings though.
Yeah, you gotta look at they got. I know for a fact they got the tight point guard. His name was Isaiah Collier. They also had some returning guys that was gonna be there. So Bronny was gonna be playing with some talent, but it's just messed up that this happened to him.
Yeah, man.
This is wild. What's your thoughts on Jaylen Brown signing this big time contract?
That's some real bullish, man, right there, man. I can't believe they paid that dude, man. Mr.
Wow.
Turnover. Jalen the Globetrotter. All them turnovers, all them turnovers. I'm not paying that dude nothing, man. I would have traded him. I don't know who's called it. No, it was Brad Stevens' call. It was Brad Stevens' call. He gonna be the end of the Celtics dynasty because I don't think with all that money when it comes time to pay Jason Tatum, where you gonna get money from?
That's a good call.
How you gonna make this
You're
dude?
gonna find that money to pay Tatum. Stop it.
Man, how you gonna make this dude the richest player? Man, he ain't better than Tatum.
But I mean, that's
All
tough.
that damn dribbling. All that damn, and I got love for him. You know, he's from Cobb County. He got a Marietta. You know, I got love for him, man. But all that dribbling, yo, look up his turnovers, man. Just look up his turnovers. That's all I gotta say. Look up his turnovers.
No, listen, I knew for a fact that this deal was looming for a minute, and they was like I said teasing this deal, but they officially made it happen. It's almost like that. I'm like, these contracts getting up there, man. I'm like,
Well,
these dudes making some serious paper.
then I'm mad at the Celtics anyway. Like, how you get rid of Marcus Smart and you got rid of Grant Williams? Like, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Two dudes that was the heart of your team.
I guess they felt like they had to shake it up, and then I'm hearing about this new CBA. Like I said, this is wild, but I think they wanted Smart out. You know, for whatever reason, they're gonna regret that move with Smart. Smart was definitely a major piece for them.
Hell yeah, he was a major piece. He was the heart and soul of their team. He was the elder statesman. He was the longest Celtic. How you gonna get rid of him? Like, yo, these teams don't have no loyalty, and then they wonder why when players be asking for trades, then they be wanting us, the public, to feel some kind of way and to be on their side. No, I'm not on your side. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all business with you. You know what I'm saying? It's all business. You know what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't have got rid of that man. They shouldn't have got rid of him or Grant Williams. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have some problems defensively next year. And where's Brogdon? Did they get rid of him?
Brogdon. Nah, I don't think so.
Wow.
I have to double check that they
What?
trade Brogdon.
Why would they
I know
get
they
rid of?
tried to.
Why would they get rid of Brogdon?
I think they
So,
tried to, but something happened.
so Vern, you gonna tell me that Brogdon is the player that Marcus Smart was or Grant Williams?
Yeah, a hell of a player, better than Smart. Real smarter than Smart, for that matter.
Yeah, he
Hey,
played himself.
he's smarter than Smart. Hey, look here, I'm gonna tell you, his talent stands up there right with Smart, but he's definitely smarter than Smart.
Bro, you tripping right now.
Well, I think that's what he is. I loved it when he was playing out there in Milwaukee, and he was a dang good player. And he still is. I'm sorry, it's just the way I feel about
Oh, you got
it.
a bias. Yeah, you got a bias.
But they, Boston did a good job by doing a deal by getting rid of Marcus Smart. I agree with them on that move, and they did a good deal by signing Jaylen too, because as we all know, Jaylen is the one that's gonna keep that other guy in check. You understand me?
Jalen keep turning over the ball, right?
Well, okay, then what about the other guy? It's all right when the other guy do it, huh? Yeah, yeah. It's all right, Jay. I'm glad you got how many millions? 300 million? Did you say, Mike?
Yeah, he signed for a record. I'm about to get the exact figures right now, but it's over
Hey,
300 million.
It's like 320
hey,
or something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm about to get the exact figures, but this is the most
And,
money in the history of the NBA.
and that's fine. And the Celtics still don't come out the Eastern Conference Finals next year.
But
How about that?
another thing, we all gonna it's 304 million. But
Okay.
5 years. Everybody gonna say this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, he was just the one that was up. You know, somebody else is gonna break that. You know, that's another thing. We just
Hey,
always look at the guy who received the most.
how
Somebody else is gonna break that record. Who
when is Tatum's contract is due? It's
I
due
think
up,
it's
ain't it?
next season.
Huh?
I think it's next season. I have to look
Yeah,
at
next
the
season. Yeah,
contract.
yeah.
You
You're
know,
right.
they're gonna give him the money too.
I
They're
mean,
gonna
well, how
have like
much?
a $600 million payroll.
But the thing is, I'm giving you money, but you're not going to get us past the Eastern Conference Finals. So what are we doing here?
Well, they do within themselves. They're doing a hell of a job. I would say him and Tatum are doing a hell of a
Are you
job.
serious right now?
They're
No,
all
dog.
star. They're all star players.
Vern, they won championships. Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Hey, I
Stop
look
playing.
at
They
it
won
like
championships.
I look at it like this. And this ain't no slight on no one, but they paid Melo. Melo getting paid. I want the rest of them to get paid too, regardless of how their game is. If
Man,
they
F
got good
Melo.
game,
F Melo.
get
F Melo.
it, well, that's all right. That's another thing that you was wrong about today too. So it don't make a difference. I'm good with what Boston doing out there. Keep up the good work, Boston. Get rid of
I'm
those
from New
bums.
York. F Melo. He took the bag. He took the bag. We couldn't get no more players, and he wasn't that guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? Never mind him. And the Knicks might ask for, well, James Dolan ain't gonna do it. But if they get another owner, they might retire his jersey. James Dolan ain't gonna do it. And
No,
I hope he
Dolan won't
don't do it.
retire the jersey. He should definitely get his jersey retired in New York. That's really, to be honest with you, if New York don't do it, nobody gonna do it.
Well, he don't deserve to have his jersey retired. No, Syracuse can do it if they ain't done it already.
Well, no, I'm talking about. Listen, I'm be 100 with you. I think that Denver should celebrate Carmelo a little bit more than they do. You know, believe it or not, in my opinion, I just think that Carmelo should be respected a little bit more in Denver. You know,
Okay, but that's cool
he
too.
never played there, but it is what it is.
Okay, well that's cool too. But I don't want him in New York, man. I don't want that, man. Like I'm sick of that, man. Like that dude took that money and he wasn't even do what he was supposed to be, man. You know what I'm saying?
But is
You know what I'm
Jaylen
saying?
Brown even a number one option?
No, he's not. No, that's what I'm saying. No, he's not.
But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, but I think that his value and interest was high around the league. I think a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
bro,
people
he's
want
not
to get their hands on
consistent.
it.
He's not consistent. You right. On one night, he could be a number one option. This dude will be going off. The next night, he turning the ball over. He looking like he don't know where he at. This is why they couldn't make it this year and last year. The year before that. You know what I'm saying? And Tatum too. He's to blame too. These dudes have to learn how to play big when it counts. It ain't about dusting people off in the regular season by 40 and 50 points. If you can't win when it counts when the lights is really shot, like Jimmy Butler, that's why he has a value. He can win when it counts. Now he's still struggling with the big one, Charles Barkley status and other players, but maybe he'll get there. You know, so y'all think if he get Dame, Dame he'll get there. I don't think so. I don't think Dame is a winner. I think he's a loser. Same thing I think about Bradley Beal. You got dudes that took the bag for years just to stay in a situation when they knew they wasn't going to win. That means they're not winners. They're not committed to winning.
But that he took the Supermax and then he go crazy.
Exactly.
What they doing? I mean, same with Bill. I don't know why they even gave him
Exactly.
the Supermax. That's what they do. They talk this good shit, get the contract. Now they trying to get traded while they got
Exactly.
the contract intact.
Thank you. They're not committed to winning. You know what I'm saying? How all of a sudden now, all them years you did with all this losing, Bradley Bill and Dame, you know what I'm saying? I did with all the losing, but you took all the money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was their player, franchise player, whatever. But you knew you wasn't going to win. Now you want to win. After you done got boatloads of money. You got generational wealth. Dame could never, he doesn't have to get another check again in the NBA or Bradley Bill. If they doing what they got to do, they straight for life and their family straight for life. So how can I trust it to be winning? Phoenix ain't going nowhere next year. They not going nowhere. And if Dame doesn't go to Miami, they're not going nowhere either. Watch what I say. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna find out. I know that Miami they trying to get that deal done. It's not looking easy for them. There's gonna be some more high paid players. I'm trying to figure out who else gonna be up for that contract to catch that 300 million. But I mean, I remember when Curry signed for 200 something million. I was like, what the hell? Now we got in 10 years, it's gonna be $500 million max. Yeah, that's
but bro, we're talking about a
It
four-time.
will be.
But we're talking about a four-time champion.
I was gonna say that's not out the realm of possibility because you look at these other sports. You see what Mbappe was talking. I mean these other sports got way more money. How the hell soccer? They got way more money floating than the NBA, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they working with some serious cash to pay one person all of that money for them to play. I mean, damn, you better win. That better be a championship, guaranteed. Shit don't even be, guaranteeing no championship. They just want them, in their country. That's just
Exactly.
is what it is. That shit means so much to have these people out there like Saudi Arabia. They hungry. They trying to get him. They struck out on Messi. You see what Messi just did.
Mm-hmm.
He had the whole world in the palm of his hands. Up here, they trying to get that national spotlight and attention. But that's crazy. How does this affect LeBron James dealing with his son? Mentally, we've seen LeBron. He seemed like he always had the heart of a lion, tunnel vision. This situation with his son have to shake him up a little bit, don't you think?
I mean, hell yeah, I'm a father, you a father, you know what I'm saying? My children were never athletes, but we don't want to see our children hurt or sick. And I'm sure when he got that phone call, what I'm saying, him and his wife, I'm sure they were very alarmed. You know what I'm saying? And not now LeBron is questioning himself and what I'm saying? Him and Savannah probably talking like, well, yo, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, we'll see the experts. You know what I'm saying? Big Mama Savannah probably like, nah, he ain't playing this season. You know what I'm saying? LeBron like, oh, hold on now, let's just find out and see what the experts say. We not. She probably saying, my baby don't need to play ball anyway.
I think that's a tough call.
Mm-hmm.
I heard what you said. I think LeBron gonna prioritize his health. I know
Of
it's gonna.
course.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
don't think it's gonna be. I think he's gonna put the dreams aside. I think right now, after all this shit happened, you got everything on hold. Everything about playing together and doing all this that shit and everything. You need to slow down. This is
Word.
definitely
You're right. No, you're right. And the thing is that that we got to emphasize LeBron James has a million businesses or whatever. Bronny could run one of those. If he never does become the star athlete, it'll be okay, man. It's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying?
that is true. I know a lot of people gonna make it seem like it's doom and gloom, but it's not.
Nah. He ain't going back to the hood.
Wait for Bryce. This dude got to be something that you might want to, fall back on. That I hope it's not the case. I hope it's a situation but like you said, there's the best doctors. All this, that, and the third. Hopefully, these things are prevalent and he can continue his career. Because if he has to get his shit cut short, I think basketball fans everywhere will be hurt. But like I said, it won't be the end of the world. It's not like his life is over. He like I said, LeBron is filthy rich. Very wealthy. He'll be able to put his son in a great position, to be successful. So I wouldn't want anybody have throwing a pity party, but it's definitely upsetting, because no matter how much money you got, you can't fix these things, that's happening right now. You're not amongst health, and this shit could tap anybody on the shoulder at any second,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it just tapped
definitely.
James family.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, like I said, I'd say in the past 10, 12 years, it's been many high school athletes who collapsed and died. I've seen it on the news several times. You know what I'm saying? Their heart stopped and stuff like that. So I'm sure that they're well aware of this and they're going to take the proper precaution to protect their son. Even they have to protect their son against himself. Where he might say, I feel fine and I'm ready to go back out there. They're like, nah, fuck out of it. Nope, you ain't going back out here. Nope. Mhm.
Yeah,
So I mean, maybe
you gotta feel some type of way.
yeah, man.
Just everything just happens. You have all these thoughts, and I remember I was just watching them. They had a team dinner or something like that. They had posted that, and it looked like they was really building camaraderie. And now, like I said, for him to just get took out of everything, I think it's gonna hurt. Just that sucks.
Hey,
You can't make
come
this
here.
shit up.
Come here. Now you
Yeah,
want to get down there and get all scratched up because you want to play with the
That's
dog.
true, but
Hold
I
on.
think you know what I'm saying. That's true, but I think Vern, mute yourself. Yeah, that's true, but I think we have to see um what the severity is of this because if it's like I said, technology is so different now, man. Like they can pinpoint stuff and tell you to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? But still, I'm saying that I'm trying to be positive, but at the end of the day, when I hear cardiac, when I hear arrest, that means, you know what I'm saying, that something happened with your heart to where it prematurely stopped for a second or it stopped at one, you know what I'm saying, second of a time. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same as a heart attack, y'all, because I Googled it. It's not the same as a heart attack. But it does mean that for a period of time, it's something stopped your heart or affected your breathing and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, I hope we get more and more details on how this thing occurred.
I
You
don't
know,
think we will. I don't think we will.
well, they're not gonna get. Well, you said they're not gonna. I know damn sure there's gonna be no footage. You know,
Hmm.
they have footage of everything else, but if it was footage, they won't release it.
Hmm.
No, they had this goddamn shit under wrap for 24 hours. You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
In this day and age, you know, the players ain't say nothing. You
Well,
know,
come on, Flight. You know LeBron already schooled everybody on that staff. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from the head coach down. Yo, you leak anything, you get fired. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my son getting a fight in practice and you film it, and yo, you get everybody getting fired. Come on, you know LeBron. Come on, you know you flexing. I'm rightfully so. I do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? No, like you show my son
LeBron, I
missing
heard
3 shots in a
LeBron. I
row.
think he had built some. I think he upgraded their facility. Like when
Mm-hmm.
Bronny came there, I think they said that he donated like $1 million or something dollars to the facility, or it was something if I'm not mistaken.
And that's what I'm saying. He probably said, "Yo, if you feel my
It was
son,
either USC or it was Bryce school, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. It was one or the other, but I know that LeBron doing something.
yeah, he probably like, yo, if you feel my son missing 1 to 3 shots, fire." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, they gotta definitely make him definitely get him up propped up for scouts to definitely look attractive.
Well, that was all fine and dandy before this situation happened.
So you don't see it. See, he probably won't even make it to the draft,
Nah, man. I mean,
especially if he don't
nah,
play this season. It's over.
exactly. This is his audition. He didn't, in my opinion, he didn't do enough in high school. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
say
don't
he
think he
ain't
did
do
enough.
nothing.
No, I didn't say he didn't do nothing. I said I don't think he did enough.
Mm.
Mhm.
Well, they
I mean,
got that.
okay, bro. Let me ask you a question real quick. I mean to cut you off. Okay, let's just say you can go right out of high school right now. Where do you think he'd be picking the NBA draft? This last draft?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Just being at the stature he is, you're gonna have a team draft him because, like
I
I
agree.
said, I say, I mean, just off of his name alone, I mean, I think he would have been the first round pick. You heard them say that he would not a lottery pick, but he would have been a first round pick. You
I
know,
agree.
what'd you say?
I agree.
Yeah, he would have been. You know, so like I said, off of his name, whatever you want to call it, or what, but he would have definitely been, viewed highly. So I
I
mean,
agree. I agree. That's not right, but I agree. You know what I'm saying?
what like we mean him getting drafted off his name?
Yeah, I just I'm not like the cynics out there. I'm not a stupid person. I don't compare him to his father. His father is a once in a generational talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm only a few years older than him, so I've seen his whole come up, his whole rise. And I'm looking at his son Junior. No, he does not have the game his father has. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. He just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he doesn't have it. And you know what? Ironically, he's a little bit bigger than LeBron was. LeBron was taller. He wasn't that big though. He didn't have that kind of body. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you what money and physical fitness and eating right and all that could do. But anyway, he just doesn't have the intangibles that his dad has. The passing. You know what I'm saying? Getting the other players involved. Yo, the blocks, the chase down blocks, the dunks. I mean, man, you probably go on YouTube and see a million different LeBron James highlights, man. Probably more than any other player, even Jordan. I mean, because LeBron, when he was like really, really on point, like I'm talking about like Cleveland, Miami, man, that dude, there's nothing he couldn't do. Even in Cleveland, the first go around, he was just so special, man. And his son is not that, and that's okay. But you're right, he would go in the first round. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're gonna have a team say, you know what, I could get LeBron too. As a package deal. So that's what LeBron has definitely thrown in everybody's minds. You get my son, you get me too. And Like I said, shit. You know how many people gonna bite on that? I'm telling you, you're gonna have a team. I wouldn't be surprised. It depends on who's there, but
Knicks.
somebody's gonna grab him and say, "No, I'm taking him," and trying to get LeBron too. And then we're gonna mess around and find out that LeBron don't want to play with Bronny no more. Shit gonna be funny as
Word.
hell. You know, I think it's just a market ploy, to get him in the league. I mean, LeBron is helping his son get in the NBA. And but can you
No,
blame him?
yeah, but I know what these. I don't think that. I think LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's almost the same age as me, so he remembers Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Senior, Ken Griffey Junior. You know what I'm saying? They actually played on the same team. Like how cool was that? You know what I'm saying? Like Ken Griffey Junior playing with his dad. You know what I'm saying? In Seattle for the Mariners baseball. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bobby Bonds, Barry Bonds. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he knows that, and I think he just wants to make that history. Now, will they win anything? No, of course not. They're not going to win anything. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. He does have the franchises. He's holding them by the throat, and he knows their ticket sales will be up the chain. You know, and honestly, I think LeBron is going to be a Tom Brady. He'll play for another 4 or 5 years. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, LeBron, he look good. That's what I'm saying. Pause. Like in terms of just like he's playing, I think he's gonna definitely. He's not even a role player just yet. I think he's starting to go more into he'd be a better second option. Yeah. Right now, let's see what happens. He
Hmm.
definitely. I don't think he could flip the switch like he used to. Like out of nowhere, he could just flip it, and then now he just going ape shit. I
But
don't see
but
that.
do you blame him for that? Look at all the years, bro, when he had to do so much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's gonna wear anybody down, even Superman. He had to do so much for so many years. It's like, damn, can you dudes do something else? Damn, he drugged teams. What? How many times in the Eastern Conference Finals? What? 10 times,
A lot.
7 times, 10 times?
A
I don't
lot.
know how many. Mhm.
He
He did
definitely
that.
he was taking them.
He did that. He did that. And yo, can't nobody take that away from him, man. He did that. You know what I'm saying? So now he's an elder statesman. He deserves to lay back and have good players around him. That's why they re-signed Austin Reeves and all that
Well,
stuff.
he started that elder statesman shit a little early.
How you figure?
Well, like he been trying to get good players around him for years. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
like overpowering his teams.
Hmm.
But can you blame him? I mean, you trying to win, but I'm just saying, it got to the point where you was this great, and then his teams was that stacked. I don't think it was a good look for him to have such an overly stacked basketball team. And then
I
like I
agree.
said, it's even worse. Like LeBron doesn't even. It wasn't even to the extent of maybe a Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant just remixed it and did it 30 times worse. I ain't even gonna say better. He just did it worse. Gridlock in the league. He's potentially trying to do it again, but I don't think this one is gonna be. I think this one gonna go more like the Melo Paul George Westbrook. Well, what you think?
Hmm. Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't think it's gonna go as is because they're not better than Denver, in my opinion.
Word.
They don't have
Word.
it's always gonna be up to Aiton. I think if Aiton plays like an all-star center, that changes everything. But if he's still the same idiot, the laughing stock, just the eyeball out, I think that Phoenix is not gonna reach his full potential. But if he can turn into that number one pick, that all-star big man, shit, all bets is off because they need that what's that fourth option, and Aiton was the number one overall pick. You know,
Hmm.
listen, they can have four all-stars. They need to play through Aiton too a little bit. They should not alienate Aiton and say, "Shit, I got all these weapons, and let's just whatever Aiton he get." I would play through Aiton. Fuck the defense up a little bit. He got weapons everywhere. It's just seriously, you gotta throw the shit off a little bit. But we're gonna have to figure this out.
I
Um,
think KD. I think he like really destroyed his whole legacy, man.
hmm. Well, that's hard. I believe it too. I don't like this. Listen. I don't think he should ever be up there with the greats in terms of LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Jordan. Kawhi too. I think that
Right.
Kawhi and KD is in the same kind of realm.
Hmm.
Kawhi maybe a little bit ahead, because he actually went to Toronto and took the whole goddamn team to the championship. And the level of difficulty it took. Like, see, one thing I give Kawhi, another thing why Kawhi shouldn't be up there with the greats either is because that year when he went to Toronto and won the championship, he was hell-bent driven. Like, he was like possessed mentally because he was trying to prove to Popovich, San Antonio, that he was the real deal. You know, and you know, he had a lot of he don't got that same venom no more. Like, I don't see that fight. He ain't got that dog in him no more. I see. You know, he's just a good player, but he ain't got that killer instinct. He ain't possessed to win like he was in Toronto. He got to LA and he on a honeymoon. You know, he riding that chip from Toronto. Shit, they remember what I did. They remember what I did. You know, that chip gonna live on. They're gonna put a statue out there for him. You know, he was only there for 1 year. Yo, this dude Kawhi was there for 1 year. He gonna go down as a Raptors legend. They gonna retire his jersey.
Yeah, man. He's disappointing, man. And him and like KD, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the move with Golden State. It's the fact that you went to Brooklyn and y'all was supposed to man up in Brooklyn. And it's not just him, Kyrie, and James Harden.
They all had something to do with it. But
and it's like. And the commissioner should have stepped in because that shouldn't be allowed. You know what I'm saying? That's very like non-competitive. You know what I'm saying? Then all these players, I want to go to a winning team. Nah, you don't get that. Nah, man. Who are you? Even Dame Lillard them. I send Dame Lillard, man, to Minnesota. I ain't sending you no winning team. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Because just like, you know what I'm saying, you wanted to you know what I'm saying, take my money, I paid you. You didn't bring me no winning. What up, Brian? Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I went across the world and came back. You still writing Dame Lillard. Okay, Portland can't say that because Dame Lillard has some sense. He'd have been gone from that a long time ago. Portland know it, and the fans in Portland know it also. So that right there, what you just said, don't even hold water. Not only just that, Portland wouldn't have did it to them anyway, because if they do, they already knowing they're going downhill with what's going on with Scoop. That might not even work out. So they on pins and needles about that situation. They gonna do everything they can do to make Dave Dollar happy. If he want to be Miami or Alaska, don't make no difference. He gonna be where he want to be at, long as it ain't in the West. Okay? So get that right, young man. You was mistaken with what you said.
Why should they make Dame Lillard happy? He didn't make them happy. They paid him handsomely, and he didn't deliver nothing.
I mean, hey, he ain't been talking about going nowhere happy.
Man, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming.
Okay, look here. All he asked them to do, look here, y'all gonna get this little trade. You know, don't get beat up about it. Go ahead and trade that for some veterans because we need that veteran help. You know, we don't need nobody coming in trying to call themselves taking my place and all this and that. I'm here. I plan on being here. That's what I'm saying all the time.
You're saying veteran help. Nobody wanted to come there. You know what I'm saying? That's not the organization's fault. But you took the money to stay here. We paid you $250 million, and you chose to stay here. Now you want to go to a winner? You just got a top draft pick. Deal with it. You too old, Vern. You know how old school went. Your players just ain't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? They stay with their teams, man. Or if they got traded, they got traded. You know what I'm saying? But all it is, he made all this money with the Trailblazers. Now he's saying, oh, I'm ready to go now. I want to be a winner. And you're not going to win in Miami. Miami's already proven they just can't get past the finals.
Okay. Hey, Friday, let me ask you this question. Okay, let's say Dame Dollar stay, because 9 times in he might wind up staying because they can't get that deal off. Who's going to start, him or Scoop? And how long is that going to happen?
Oh, it'll happen as long as Dame is there. He's going to start.
Who? What?
Dame is going to start. As long as Dame is there, Dame is going to start. You know Dame ain't coming off no damn bench.
They go Scoop's Rookie of the Year thing, huh?
Well, I'm not sold on Scoot anyway. I'm not sold on this draft class at all. I wasn't sold on last year's draft class. These dudes are not bona fide stars.
Well, what about Wembanyama?
Nah, I ain't sold on him. I'm not sold on him. I like Imani Bates. I ain't sold on him.
Yeah. That dude might fuck around and be better than all of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, the only reason why he didn't get picked high is because he had a lot of issues going on. You know what's going on from Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, yeah, he had a gun charge. He
Yeah,
had some. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So it's a
yeah.
lot of politics. You see, he shitted on them in the summer league. You know, he gonna be
Mm-hmm.
with Donovan Mitchell too. They got something. I'm telling you. Look out
Mm-hmm.
for Cleveland.
Yo, Cleveland was they was tough last year. That's what I'm saying about the Celtics and this money they gave Jaylen Brown. Like, yo, that's not getting y'all no steps closer to winning the championship. You shouldn't have got rid of Marcus Smart. Okay, you let Grant Williams go. Okay, whatever. Shouldn't have got rid of Smart, man. You know what I'm saying? A year before that man defensive player of the year. Like, who does that? Who does that? You know what I'm saying? You got Brad Stevens up there. He don't know what he's doing anyway. He wasn't a good coach. Bringing Mr. Gordon Hayward over there. We see how that went. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Then they said, well, we're going to move you up to the front office. I don't know. Yo, sports is so different from regular life because regular life that would have never happened. He would have got fired as a coach and he would have had find another job as a coach. He would have been moved up to the office. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a promotion. How are we promoting you for what? Mute your mic, Vern. You know what I'm saying? So why would you get this dude this money, man? You know what I'm saying? For what? You know what I'm saying? And yo, I used to disagree with everybody when they said, yo, you should break them up. You know what I'm saying? Break up Tatum and Brown. But after this last series, yeah, get Brown out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep Tatum, man. Bring him some help. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Turnover machine.
They could have got a haul for Brown.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'd have done it. I'd have done it. I'd have got rid of his ass. All them turnovers he had. That's unacceptable, man.
Nah, that'd be crazy if he come out playing bad with making all that money.
We'll,
He had some low moments.
I mean, we'll see. But like I said, I don't see the Celtics going anywhere. And then don't let Milwaukee come back healthy. That's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Giannis is as focused as they are. I got a lot of faith in Giannis, man. Mm. So if Milwaukee come back full strength, it's gonna be a problem, man. If Miami come back full strength, it's gonna be a problem.
Miami lost some pieces.
They did. They did.
Have nothing. They was like just maximizing what they had.
Yeah, they
And they
did.
lose a little bit of shit they have. I mean, that's crazy.
Well, I guess they're gearing up for this Dame trade. So maybe
Yeah,
they can.
that's the ultimate equalizer. That'll get
Mm-hmm.
back everything they lost, and they might fuck
Mm-hmm.
around and get somebody else from Portland. Fuck around, and get Dame and somebody else. I'm trying to think of who else they got over there. But
Well, they ain't gonna give up Simons. They ain't gonna do
they're
that.
gonna get time. I'm talking about somebody like lesser. Like I have to look at their depth chart, but
Is
Portland.
Jeremy Grant still there?
They're not getting Grant, but yeah, they paid Grant. I think they took
Mm-hmm.
see what Dame was asking for was rumors. It said he wanted Draymond Green and he wanted them to re-sign dude Grant. And I don't think if they knew that Dame was gonna ask for a trade, I don't think they paid this dude all that money. But they already committed to him already, so they had to keep it going. But he'll be good though for guys like Scoot to lean on. You need veterans, especially when you got these young dudes. You need veteran players to come in to alleviate the pressure on them. So that'll give him a good pick and roll option, a guy he could rely on the pick and pop. Maybe Dame couldn't rely on Grant, but Scoot is going to be able to rely on him. Still, all of the standards just going to drop once Dame leave. The standard is championship or win at all costs. When Scoot's running shit, it's just going to be, man, let's just have a good year. That's just
I
going to be
like
that.
sneak picks, man. I'm not with anybody else with all the time. I don't go into all of that hype. Donovan Mitchell, you know what I'm saying? He basically came out of nowhere. Darius Garland, you know what I'm saying? And now we got, Imani Bates. And I've seen a few other promising players in summer league. I don't go, you know what I'm saying? Chet Holmgren ain't gonna be nothing. He ain't gonna
So
be nothing.
I disagree with that. I don't like Darius Garland like that, but I mean I like Chet.
Wow.
I'm not a big fan of Garland. I like Mitchell.
Mm.
I mean, what's his name? I'm not Garland. I mean, he's not trash, but I mean, I'm just not sold. Like I
I'm
said,
not
I
so
need to
much
see
sure
more
how
of
he can stay
Anthony
healthy.
Edwards too. A lot of people talk Anthony Edwards. He not trash either. I just need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, he good though. Nah, he good.
No, I know.
He
I
good.
didn't say he was. No, I didn't say no. But I mean, it's just he be talking a little too much. They be trying to compare him to D Wade and all this shit. He ain't no Dwayne Wade.
Nah,
You
nah.
know, he's not no Dwayne Wade. And he got Carl Anthony Towns with him. You know, they no threat when they get to the playoffs. You know, if they sneak their way to the playoffs, they're no threat.
That's
You know.
true.
So I'm just putting that out there. I was then he said he was talking crazy like the season he about to have. Like he about to have one of the like he about to go crazy on the NBA. So I want to see how good this dude is gonna be. In my
Yo, he ain't
opinion.
no bum though, man. He ain't no bum, B.
No, I didn't say I didn't call him
Mhm.
no bum.
And he ain't no slack, man. He can ball. Young
You
boy
think
can
you think
ball.
I need to trade Towns to get his full potential?
Yeah, man. I'm not. My heart goes out to Towns. You know, he lost his mom during COVID and all of that. Maybe that has something to do with his mind still being a little messed up. But he has not performed up to expectations. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, let him go. Let him go.
Right.
Let him
Yeah,
go.
Carl Anthony Towns definitely it's time, for this man to maneuver and definitely figure something out because Cat is something going on with Carl Anthony Towns. Point blank.
Yeah, yeah.
I, I think you just need to relocate him. Just everybody just need a fresh change of scenery sometimes. And I
He'll
think
be
that
nice
that'll be
over there. He'll be nice over there in Charlotte.
who.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that was listen. That would be early. I mean, trade him for Williams.
Yeah,
You should think about it.
Any one of the Bobs.
Would you trade Mark Williams for I know that he gonna be possibly like you could probably get Towns as another big man.
I'll trade anybody for Towns, man. Towns, he's not focused. He doesn't show what he's supposed to. He can blame everybody else and this and that. You know what I'm saying? That team was supposed to be something, man, and it's not. And it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree with you. Now,
Yeah, I
look,
have to too.
yeah,
I have to sway fly because of the fact that I was that fly. I don't want to cut you off, but now that I think about it, Fox is right because the fact that Charlotte need some veterans, some just trying to do something. Carl Anthony Charles ain't really trying to do that. He seems like he still got that kid's mentality, even though he's been in the pros. He 4 or 5 years, 6 years going on, but it's like he still got that Charles mentality. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Shit. Charlotte, man. The hardest thing with a team like Charlotte is just trying to get free agents there. You know what I'm saying? And now that Michael Jordan is no longer majority owner, maybe they can pump some more money in and really do what they have to do. And you know what I'm saying? But they got some young, good talent. If they can put things together, man, the East, to me, the East is always wide open. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is going, the East is always going to be wide open. Nobody is, so we've seen that since LeBron has left. Nobody dominated like he did. Nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always up in the air every year. You know what I'm saying? It's always up in the air. So, you know what I'm saying? They got a chance. You know what I'm saying? They stay healthy. You got Bridges back, which is a good thing. I don't know, is PJ Washington coming back?
Yeah, I
I
think
haven't heard, I
so.
haven't heard, and we wait patiently awaiting that news.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
It
okay.
looks
So,
like
yeah.
they
I mean,
look
what you
like they're gonna
think?
give
You
the
think he
money
need to
though.
come back?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like PJ. I mean, I thought he was improving.
They got a good young squad. Exciting to watch. They just live in a small market and nobody cares about them. Everybody forgets about them. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're good. And they could be a sneaker, man. They could be a sneaker. Somebody that sneaks into the playoffs, man, or the play in. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, New York, both New York teams ain't a threat to nobody at this point. You know what I'm saying? Again, Giannis comes back healthy. He's the determining factor. And the rest of his team, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the East, the Atlantic, as they used to call it, the Atlantic Division, down there. You know what I'm saying? It's wide open. You know?
That's crazy how they don't even celebrate that no more. I remember when the Knicks won the Atlantic Division.
Yeah,
They gave
it's
out
cool.
T-shirts and shit. They don't even talk
Mm-hmm.
about that no more. It's just the stand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, David, we can go back to Commissioner Cups, and we do Commissioner Cups in mid-season. Why the hell we can't celebrate the division titles?
Word.
They need to get back to that winning your division. I remember when the Knicks won it that year. They lost to the Pacers. Man, I remember when the Knicks lost that set. Man, I was so sick when they lost that
Mm-hmm.
game 6. I think Melo put up like 40 something on them too. I mean, that's when everybody went cold on Melo. I mean, Copeland, JR, everybody just said, man, they left Melo for dead. But don't let me
Mm-hmm.
get started with Stoudemire. Melo had a fucked up shoulder too that series. He was giving Paul George and them niggas the business. But it just he just couldn't do it, man. He just couldn't. They was a lot. That dude David West, Hibbert, they was
Yup.
just too
Yup.
big.
Yup. Roy Hibbert.
They
Yup. Roy
shitted
Hibbert
on
did well.
Tyson Chandler. I
Mm-hmm.
never forget that series. They made Tyson Chandler look like a little boy. I mean, they did Tyson dirty.
New York, the New York Knicks eventually get a turnaround. It happens in every team, man.
They got it turned around right now. They just need to continue to build on what they're doing.
I don't like their trades. I was looking at some of their stuff and I was like, man, what the hell? All these no name people. Like,
Who?
what are you doing?
I know you're not talking about DiVincenzo.
No, I said no name people. I know who DiVincenzo is. It was just a bunch of other people. They re-signed this person on a two-way contract, and this person to this, this person that you let go of Derrick Rose, which you shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm
I mean, he
saying?
was like, listen, that was what's the name boy too. He was collecting dust on that bench, but I think it was mandated by upstairs that they need to play these younger players, and that he needed to move off of guys like Rose and all these people. Because I heard Evan Fournier say that him and Derrick Rose was on the sideline in practice trying to figure out what the hell they was doing there. They just
Yeah, I
said
don't know why they got rid of Fournier. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of Fournier. I don't like that.
Listen, they wanted to leave though. They wasn't playing. They fell out this nigga Rose fell out the rotation for them. They feel like they could help. And they done fell out the Knicks rotation.
And Fournier was hot and cold, but he could shoot the long ball.
Now Fournier was cool. I remember when he actually was in the Knicks rotation. He was all right. I mean, Fournier is cool. And,
Well, all right ain't gonna win you no championship, Flight. You can't have too many all right players who think you're gonna win a championship.
That's a
All
fact.
right. Sure. You need
That's a fact.
the young Derrick Roses, not the old Derrick Roses.
well, Memphis got him now. He gonna do something in Memphis. This is probably his last team.
Probably. He been there before. He been there before though.
Who been there before?
Derrick Rose been to Memphis before?
In college.
And he played. Okay, but my
Yeah,
bad,
he
my
played.
bad.
He played for old boy from Kentucky. The coach of Kentucky now. Yeah, he played Memphis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, okay, my bad, my fault. I thought he played in the pros there. I wasn't even thinking about college, actually. Now that I think about it, I see where I got
Who?
Memphis from with him. Derrick Rose, bro.
Derrick Rose was an MVP for your hometown team.
He from Chicago, fool, and he played at, what's the name, Simeon. I know where he played at. I'm not stupid. I know who you talking about.
Vern, you gotta turn this back into an old school show. Don't do it, Vern. Don't turn this back into an old school show. We had a good thing going on, Vern. You know how it used to go about a year or two ago. You know how it used to go.
Yeah. Yeah, but I thought he played for Minnesota Timberwolves before.
He wasn't in Minnesota. You right? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in Minnesota. Yeah, you right. Yeah, he was in Minnesota. Yeah.
I got that. I mean, I might be losing my short-term memory, nigga, because I smoke weed, but I was losing my long-term memory. Hell,
Yeah, he was in Minnesota.
Come on now.
I think Derrick Rose can still play. I'm tired of this whole thing in sports and professional sports where if you're a certain effing age, it's like you're like 90 years old and we're not going to play you anymore. Damn, the boy is like 31, 32 years old. How he can't contribute to a team? Same thing with Cam Newton. Cam Newton is like 33. You gonna tell me he still can't play quarterback? He's 33 years old. He's a young dude. It's crazy.
They don't need no practice players.
They don't want to pay nobody. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
but
want to pay nobody.
that too, and then they could also find somebody who can do the same thing you do it too at a cheaper price.
For cheaper, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly. That's what the biggest thing I'm talking about now is with the running backs. They don't want to pay the running backs no money. You know what I'm saying? Saquon Barkley just got what?
Yeah, he signed for 1 year,
Yeah,
11 million. What do you
yeah.
think about that deal?
And that's bullshit. Because he won at least 13 or 14 million. You know?
all right. Well, yeah, shoot. That's
Yeah,
good too.
yeah, but they don't want. Nah, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what he wanted, and I don't know how much is guaranteed.
Right.
You know, but yeah, but they really shitting on running backs in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because their life, you know what I'm saying, their longevity is not the same as everybody else. Their longevity may be about 6 years, if that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe lower than that. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to pay these people. It is bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shit, they probably gonna end up getting rid of that position.
What, the running back?
Yeah, they're gonna end up getting rid of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, who the hell gonna run it in? The quarterback? You
Body,
gotta have a
body,
run game.
Body just lost. He's giving up over the NFL. He's giving up. You giving up on the NFL, huh? And you want him to get rid of the running back now? Huh?
No, I don't want them to, but what I'm saying is they're not paying them. So this is gonna get back to high school and college kids. Why would I be a running back and I play 2 or 3 years and you don't? I can't even get a second contract.
We got breaking news. Bryce James just put out a statement on his brother. I'm trying to get the report right here. They said that he just put out a statement on IG. This here we go right here. He just got a picture of them two with a heart that says brotherly love on full display. So definitely, Bryce is feeling some kind of way. It's just them two, just like it looked like they just together bonding, and he got a heart. He got the McDonald's All American jacket on. So that's why I said it's definitely a wild situation for them two. Hopefully he's good. Sorry about
Wow.
that, y'all.
No, you good.
More stuff is coming out. This is crazy. Hopefully everything turns itself out good in this situation, y'all. It's still upsetting. What's going on with Bronny James. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm still shook up about that.
It's crazy. What were y'all just saying before we got into this?
Well, no, we were just talking about the running backs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What's the
Back to my man. Yeah, that's crazy. What's going on with these running backs? But he signed 1 year. Is that good? Should he be happy with that deal?
No, he's not happy with it. He just signed it because he just didn't want it hanging over him during the year. You know what I'm saying?
But
They gave him,
didn't they offer him more, like 12 or 13 million before?
no, I think they was gonna give him the franchise tag was like 10 something. But what they did was I think they gave him 10 or 11 million with another million if he meets incentives. I don't know how much is guaranteed, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about money, and then you got to think about taxes and where you live. So let's say, for example, you get paid $1 million. You might already want to think about you're not going to have half of that. Half of that is gone, bro. It goes to taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Where is he playing at again?
He's in New York.
Oh yeah, taxes.
Yeah, I'm pretty
You
sure he
right.
live
There
in
you go.
Jersey.
Well, Jersey don't. That's even worse. You know somebody? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, but yeah, taxes. Yeah. So if he got paid.
Football players, they live in Jersey, man. Don't let them fool you.
Oh yeah, they all live in New Jerusalem.
Jersey.
Yeah, they all live in New Jerusalem. We used to call it New Jerusalem. Yeah, they all live in New Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? But let's say he get paid 10 million. Saquon, after his manager and all that, he might bring home about 4 million. He might. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's a lot of money to us, but they be having a lot of shit going on. They got chefs, They got shit for their kids going to this and that. So what I'm saying is somebody that's really looking at their money, they good. But if they not, and I'm not saying he's not, you know what I'm saying, but it's still not enough money. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted a long-term contract because what I'm saying. If he gets hurt this year, like he did a year before, he missed most of the year. He's done. You know what I'm saying? That's how football is the worst sport to play. You don't get because there's no guaranteed money. In baseball, if they say you can pay $400 million, you get $400 million. No, there's no stipulation to it. There's no you gotta wait till mini camp. You get $400 million. That's how A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez made so much money at the time he played. And he was the big boy at the time he played. He was getting like 130 million. You know what I'm saying? Yankees gave him like 150. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And basketball the same thing. Football is the only sport where they don't guarantee it. And it's so sad because they take the most injury risks. So you got dudes that can get injured in practice. And you know what I'm saying? Like they just reporting now to off-season workouts. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you could, you know what I'm saying, cut wrong, you know what I'm saying, running for a ball as a wide receiver, tear your ACL. You effed up, man. You effed up. So, but what I'm saying? I do want to talk about Bronny James real quick again, man. Like, yo, man, everybody should have their prayers for that young man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because he's LeBron James' son, man. It's because he's a great kid that's trying to do great things, man. I support all children that's trying to do good things, man. He loves to play ball. And you know what I'm saying? He wants to see his dad in the NBA. And I think all of us want to see that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't one of us that when I watch his game where you see Big James, 23, and Little James, probably number 6. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know I think LeBron said he's going back to 6 this shit. Oh, no. He's leaving 6 in honor of Bill Russell.
He's going number 23 again.
Yeah, 23. Yeah, he's leaving in honor of Bill Russell.
LeBron has switched 100 numbers. I mean, he's going back and forth. When he first got to LA, he was wearing number 6, wasn't he?
Yep. He said because of Bill Russell.
Yeah. That's crazy. His Olympic number. That's originally where I first seen that number 6 was when he was in the Olympics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he just pushed that number. I remember when he went to Miami, he changed his number from 23 to 6. He changed his number to 23 to 6. That was crazy. Shout out to Chris. Salute to everybody in the building. So you said that what's going to be the future of the running back since you brought that up? Saquon just signed for that. It seemed like they was trying to create some kind of coalition, wasn't they? You hear about that? The running backs coming out with a team and trying to get shit done. What you think about the running backs coming together? Is that what is it going to help?
I think it should, and I also think it is bringing awareness to an effed up situation. So where you got people, you know what I'm saying, like Derrick Henry, who've been running, like Stephen A. did something on his show, and I'm just saying this not to, you know what I'm saying, boost his show, but he said, you know what I'm saying, the most touchdowns in the NFL last year were by running backs. You know what I'm saying? So how you slighting these people? Like Derrick Henry, he should have been got the bag. He been killing them since he came in the league. But they run him down to nothing and they ain't giving him no money, man. And there's been a history. That's nothing new. You had Emmitt Smith. He sat out. You know what I'm saying? It's been done before, because they don't value position. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody being a warehouse worker or a truck driver. They'll just run you down to the ground and then get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the quarterbacks get $200 and $300 and $400 million. That shit crazy.
Yeah, the quarter. That's this dude Jones just signed for some chicken. So they got money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They signed Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
This dude Herbert just signed for the chicken too up there in LA. You heard about your boy Justin Herbert?
Yeah. He got a bunch guaranteed too. Not enough though. No, not enough. I know he got a no trade clause.
Yeah, dude, Justin Herbert is a problem. Let's see what they do. With the Chargers.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nah, he don't do nothing. Not in that division. You know what I'm saying? That's Kansas City division.
Who you think? Who you think wins the Super Bowl this year? KC.
Yo, don't nobody else step up, man. Cause I don't know, man.
Sure. Is it finally gonna be Buffalo's year?
Nope.
And Buffalo, they've been knocking on the door for years.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Cincinnati ain't no joke. They done came through and crashed the party.
I gotta go to a few games this year, so I'm glad you said something. I gotta go to a few games this year.
I must say Detroit looking good. They might win the division.
Yo, the D2, Aaron Rodgers going. Yeah, man, the D looking good, man. Shit, I want to catch like a
Jared
one
Goff,
or
I think
game.
threw for a whole lot, no interceptions. Like for the last couple of games, no intos.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been monitoring the Lions. They looking all right.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Detroit Lions do this year. I don't sleep on Minnesota. I don't know how everybody think Kirk Cousins is just like he don't exist.
I hate that nigga. I mean, I hate him.
I like Kirk Cousins.
Hate him.
That dude is a problem, man. He could do something.
He can, but then he's not consistent. He'll do it 1 minute, but he can't keep continuously doing it. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's his problem.
We got to look at Minnesota in that division before we start thinking about other people.
They got rid of their running back, Galvin Cook. See? Hence, that's what we're talking about. They got rid of their running back. You know what I'm saying? Leading Russia, handling his business. And you can't trust your quarterback, one Kirk Cousins. Oh, because you got Justin Jefferson, and he broke all these records. Now y'all niggas is finna win it all. We're without a running game. Okay, we're going to see next year. We're going to see.
Right. You're right, though. I mean, like I said, the running back is crucial. So what about Saquon? Does he go to another team after? What's the Giants' plans? That's this it?
No. Mm-mm.
So would they re-sign him again?
I mean, if he does well this year, he'll probably get a longer contract. But he's going to have to do well this year.
Keep signing. Hold on, time out. You think they're going to keep signing him to 1-year deals?
No. What I'm saying is, if he does well after this year, they'll probably give him a 3-year contract. And that's what they're going to give a running back. They ain't going to give him more than that. You know what I'm saying? That probably would be like 16 mil. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 11 or 12 mil guaranteed. He'll never get no real money as a running back. That market is done. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel Elliott messed that up in Dallas when he got all that money.
He got that money. He couldn't perform.
Yeah. So they're not paying no more. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a big uproar. You know what I'm saying? That's why they just did what they did with Saquon, because it was such a big uproar. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they just did what they did with him.
Well, they really didn't want to give him that.
They wasn't going to give him nothing. He didn't sign the you know what I'm saying? He didn't sign the tender, so they just franchised him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was going to have to roll with coming into the season. But it was such, you know what I'm saying? They heard the noise. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man. That shit's crazy. NFL gonna be looking crazy this year. I'm be looking forward to watching some teams. What about the Ravens? What you think about Baltimore?
We got to see, man, how Lamar gonna come back.
They look all right. I want to see what Cleveland gonna do too.
Oh yeah, my boy Deshaun Clemson out there, of course. I'm gonna be monitoring them. I'm not even worried about. I don't think Baltimore gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think their time has came and passed them. Especially if Lamar Jackson can't stay healthy. I mean, you can forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We got Purple. What's the
deal?
Y'all can
shout out Purple, baby.
What's good, Purple, baby? Papa.
Hello, how are y'all?
We good. How you doing?
What's your thoughts on this on this news?
Well, the Bronny stuff, it was like what? Like what's going on? Like, cause he's so young, and I'm like, yo, like I'm not saying he should listen to the people on the internet. Just listen to the advice that your doctors give you and what your parents say, because that for him to be so young, that's nothing that a young person should ever, deal with, in terms of their health. That's a serious thing, you know. You should take that very seriously.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, that's not cool. It made me sit up and be like, what? What? Is this information correct?
That's what I heard when I said, "What the hell is this?" That's,
Yeah, like, and
that's
I'm just like, oh my God. Cause you hear about, I remember like in my generation, we ate like ramen noodles and Capri Suns. That was dinner to a lot of kids in my generation. And I remember hearing like, and I was in high school, and a boy passed out, during practice, and it was on the news here, and dehydrated, not enough food, and then he thinking ramen noodles is the only thing he needs to eat. And so he dehydrated, not malnourished, but he needed some more protein than what he was getting, within his diet and stuff like that. You can't just be running off of these protein shakes and thinking you okay. You still actually have to eat. And I don't know, like Bronny's situation with his chefs and stuff now that he's going off to college, but that worries me, especially after what we've seen with Shaq's son. That was terrible. That man ain't been the same since he got his surgery, and it's like they handling him with kid gloves.
no, you're right about that. And I think Shaq said, I don't know. Like I said, that definitely hurt him. You
Yep.
know, unfortunately, it did. So, what do you think is going to happen with Browning? Is his career over? I mean,
I
what's
think he'll be okay. As long as it's addressed, we'll see. Because the college basketball season is far from starting. But I ain't really trying to watch some USC games, but I'll keep my ears open and whatever to see. Because of course they're gonna report on how he's doing. So I'm gonna just wait on the reports and stuff like that.
that's
And I'm
what
pretty
I'm
sure
saying.
his father might speak on it and whatever the case may be, to let people know that are fans of him and just in general what's going on with him. So that's what I'm waiting on. Cause to me, like anytime I wanted to know about Shaq's son, Shaq, he came out here and there and said some things, and his mother was the main person, like kind of going through every detail, like in interviews when people was asking about her son and stuff like that. So
No, I agree. Like I said, I
yeah,
totally wish the best for him. But I don't want to. I hope this not the last or the end of Brownie James. That's all I can tell you. I mean, I really thought I was really excited, for this college basketball season for him, and definitely in a very long time I was hyped about it. Just I knew that it was the potential, but now with no Brownie, I just don't see it. I think college basketball takes a hit. I think there's no way around it. If he's not playing, it loses a little bit of glitz, a little bit of glamour. It just does. We could
which
try we could try to sugarcoat it as much as we can, but it's not going to be a good look without Browning.
right. Like I said, I'm just, I'm sitting back patiently waiting because I was never going to watch his son play at USC anyway. So, because I really didn't care that much.
Or you said you wasn't going to watch it?
No, I wasn't never, I was just, hey, it's enough people following it anyway to see how good or bad he's going to be. So I was just like, let's see what they say.
Well, I could agree with that.
I really don't care. Like, I'm, oof. But that is sad, what happened. The news that report. He's so young, man.
Yeah, that's hurtful. I hope everything turns out good for him. What you think about this? We're gonna get back to Bronny. What you think about Jaylen Brown getting all this money?
I knew he was. I don't understand. I think people need to go back instead of just looking at the stats. See how many All-Star games this man has made, all NBA selections this man has had since he's been in Boston. He's outplayed his regular rookie max extension. I don't know why people thought he was never going to get this money. Like, he deserves it. Any guy that outplays his deal and stuff like that, his rookie max extension anyway, deserves the money that he got. Like, it's crazy that people, I don't want to pay him. But that just show you how much people just care about offense nowadays. And getting 30 to 25 points, it can be inefficient. It could be on an inefficient number. But as long as that player got 30 points, not playing no defense and, just playing one side of the ball, like, I'm just like, he deserved that shit. From where I seen him come until now, he deserved what he got. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, that is wild that he got all that money. I'm actually shocked.
But why? Like, what shocks you that he got paid the way he got paid?
Well, listen, I will say this. He was the next guy up. I said this earlier. So a lot of people are gonna say this, that, and the third, but he was the next guy up. So technically, is somebody's gonna beat this contract. That's what I want people to know. Like, this just happened to be what they have, right? He's just the one to have the record, but the records are meant to be broken. And that's what I want people to know. Just
But
because you go ahead.
no, I was just like, with that in mind, I don't know how much Tatum. I think Tatum is supposed to get. I think
Oh yeah,
his
Tatum definitely gonna catch him.
top
Yeah.
five. Yeah, Tatum is supposed to get more than that. So, I mean, it's just, it is what it is to me at this point. Like, as long as they earned it, they got the all. From an individual standpoint versus with the team, him and Tatum have accomplished things from an individual standpoint and a team standpoint. Because for them to be so young and make so many Eastern Conference appearances as they've done at such a young age is impressive. Only thing that Jaylen Brown said that he wanted that he haven't got yet is the MVP. I don't think he'll get it, but if he did, it wouldn't surprise me. But that's the only thing really he needs to do is get an MVP and a ring. Of course, he said he wanted a ring. So, but you know, only injuries could stop both of those guys. So
I was right about that. Them injuries, man, don't it's no joke.
biscuits. I'm just excited that because once again, these NBA owners, most of them are billionaires, and they be paying these guys pennies. Like, come on, I'm down for the players getting all that and some.
Me too. Like I said, I'm an advocate of all the players getting paid. That's one thing I'm about. So
I
I ain't tripping about this. Tomorrow morning, you're gonna have everybody saying, "Oh man, what kind of contract was this? This, that, and oh Lord."
they already doing it. Like, I was just like, yo, y'all just tearing this man to shreds. Like, but Butler, you know what's crazy? I think he gonna get it worse than Jimmy Butler did when Jimmy Butler got his money.
You think
Because
so?
people felt, a certain way when Jimmy got his money. And even with Kawhi Leonard, but that was because of injury. But still, it's like when certain guys get money, it's just people that biasness comes in. It's like from an individual, look what they've done as an individual, what records they didn't broke or hit. At that point in time, like, I don't think people know Jaylen Brown's resume, what he's done and for his little short stint with the Celtics is impressive. And the leaps and bounce he's made to his game. Do he need to dribble better and take smarter shots and stuff like that? Yes, absolutely. But if you look at the player he was when he came to Boston versus what he is now, it's a big difference. It's a night and day difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a night and day difference. Listen, I totally agree with everything that you're saying. Do you think that they're gonna win a championship? Because they've been knocking on the door for some time. Do you think?
Listen, I was rooting for them until I seen Denver, what Denver had, but I was rooting for them last year. I'm gonna stay. It felt kind of awkward to root for Boston, but yeah, I hope they get one. But would I be surprised if they didn't? Hell no. Because I think, unfortunately, with them, some people feel like they didn't hit their ceiling. I think Jaylen Brown got another gear to go to. I think Tatum do too, but I just think once they get to that next gear, that they just gonna start clashing with each other, and they gonna have to be separated, separated and on different teams. Because it's only so many times that they gonna keep saying, "Oh, there'll be a team that gets to the finals," but keep getting to the finals or the semifinals, but because right now, as far as young teams in the East, nobody is matching the firepower to me personally that Jaylen Brown and Tatum have. Like Giannis is nice, but Giannis's help is getting old or is old. If you look at it, and then so Giannis Butler, I keep forgetting Butler is older than what I think he is. So there's nobody in the Eastern Conference in their way really for real as a tandem that like nobody's better than Boston for real.
I mean, you said nobody's better than Boston.
Yeah. What then Tatum and Brown, I should say. Let me clarify. As a team, it's team wise, it's guys that's better, but nobody's better than Jaylen Brown and Tatum together.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, they lost to Miami. I mean, so I guess that Jimmy Butler's the ultimate equalizer.
I mean, yeah, but he's getting old. And I like, even though I think Miami will be there next year in the playoffs, I just think if Boston, the thing is the 3-point shooting when they get to the playoffs and just shot selection and staying locked in on defense. Those are not mistakes you can make in the playoffs. If they clean up those mistakes, they don't lose. It might go 7 games. I have no doubt about that because it's Miami of all teams. But Boston would beat them. Boston would beat a Philadelphia, even though Boston don't have a center as dominant as Embiid is. Like a tandem, I'm telling you, like no tandem of Tatum and Brown. Nobody's better than Tatum and Brown out east as a tandem. Like nobody.
I agree with you. But I don't know. Somebody shout out, salute to everybody in the chat. Shout out Dex, shout out Thunder, shout out Pope. Salute to all y'all that rolled in the building today. Let me shout out a couple of people.
Oh, why you surprised?
CWE, Chris, all y'all, man. Peace and love to all y'all in the chat. Politicking to damn Tatum dissed the horn. Yeah, that was definitely crazy how he took a shot at the Charlotte Hornets. That was wild that he would say something so stupid like that. I definitely put something out on that, so y'all go take a look at that if y'all interested. But he basically said in so many words, that like I said, basically he said that nobody's watching the Charlotte Hornets on a Monday on League Pass and this, that, and the third. And, I think it was a figure of speech, but he happened to use the wrong team, for his figure of speech, and like I said, he was talking crazy.
I don't think
His shoes ain't even popping like that. He was just talking out his ass.
so. Do you think LaMelo fans outweigh the most casual fans like myself? Because I consider myself a casual. Do you think his fans outweigh the casual fans of the NBA sport or just sports period?
Say it one more time.
do you think LaMelo's fans in total outweigh the total casual fans like myself that like sports in general? And most casual people would like to watch the best of the best. Do you think those fans outweigh LaMelo's?
The casual fans of what? The
Of,
of the
of
Celtics?
no, of sports in general. Like I like every sport. Like tennis is a hard thing for me to get into, but I'm not going. Well, I know Serena and them is older now, so I would seek out whoever is the best at that time in that sport or team that is the best in those sports and watch them. Like the Cowboys are 4 stone people, so a casual person might. Well, let me see what all the fuss is about and go look at the Cowboys. Or when the Steelers was winning, let me go watch the Steelers. Or whoever.
You're right about. How about this? I'll tell you right now. For all the people that's rocking with flight sports, this weekend is the biggest fight in boxing. Right? You don't have to be a boxing fan, to be casually invested or want to watch this fight. This weekend. If you're not a boxing fan, this is the time to get involved because it's a hell of a fight this weekend. Is it going to be a lot of casual fans trying to watch this fight this weekend? Hell yeah. Like I said, you probably didn't even. I know you don't watch boxing, but you know about this Spence Crawford fight, right?
Yeah, I've been hearing people talk about
Yeah,
it.
you see, you can't. This is a can't
Yeah,
miss event. You
yeah,
understand? You understand? You can't miss it. You only got to watch boxing. Somebody gonna drag your ass in front of the TV to watch this. I know I'm gonna be watching. Shit, hell, I'm gonna be streaming. Y'all better pull up, goddamn it! It's going down this Saturday. Spence Crawford. Listen, I'm gonna keep 100 with you. I'm taking Crawford. I'm putting my pick in early. You
like
heard my pick here first. I
I
got Crawford. But Spence, he from Long Island too, so it's hard for me to, but I rock with Shakur and all that. That Crawford, that's more of the team with him. So I'm gonna rock with Crawford. It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
but
Um, Good.
I mean,
But I was just saying that because you're talking casual. But you're right.
yeah,
Go ahead.
no, I was just about to say is popular as Trey Young is, how much of his fans outweigh, honestly, to be honest, for all these years later, for the Lakers and the Celtics to still be as popular as they are amongst the casual viewer is crazy to me.
Well, it's history. They got them championships, so you got generation after generation.
That
Is
okay,
always gonna be able to tell you that. Listen, man, the Celtics, man, they got how many banners hanging up there? The rich prestige of the front, the Lakers. Just like the Knicks. You always gonna have somebody. A New Yorker to let you know how prestigious the Knicks are, even though they never won a championship. It's just how it is. It's hard to explain, but the reason why they hold it is because they legacy franchises. And I said something similar to that is because I heard Tatum talking. He was talking some crazy shit today. He was talking about how he go to Charlotte. All the kids got his jersey. They wearing his sneakers. His sneakers just came out. Man, ain't nobody got his sneakers on. He lying. That was good promo though, what he was doing. So you gotta understand business. This nigga
right.
talking about all the kids wearing, and all the kids ain't wearing his sneakers. Nobody buying them bullshits. But go
You,
ahead.
you know what's crazy? I know it's a LaMelo thing with the Hornets because I think for the first time in a long time, because prior to LaMelo, like I'm Derrick Rose. Like I like LaMelo, but I'm not, as going like hard for him as I was for Rose. But I think these NBA players here and they be clicking on these YouTube channels and stuff, and so they like the what people call the circus around the ball family in general. I see why he mentioned the Hornets. He knew what he was doing.
Well, yeah, I mean that probably could have been something to cause an uproar, but there are
Because
other teams he could have used the Pistons. I
yep,
mean, goddamn, ain't nobody watching the Pistons.
the
I
Atlanta
mean,
Hawks. He could have used anybody.
he could have said Houston. He could have said the Spurs.
Yeah,
I mean, the
but
Spurs. I
what
mean,
he
it
was
was just
doing because
dormant.
see, I'm not a part of the Trey Young fan base. He cool, he all right to me. But I don't. Maybe it's because I'm not invested in stuff like that, so I don't really see if Trey Young fans are really crazy and stuff like that. Like they say, LaMelo Ball or just fans of the Ball family is in general. But I don't see it. So I think he knew what he was doing, definitely.
Yeah.
Hopefully didn't nobody fall for it though. That's fans of LaMelo. Like let that man chill. You gotta be smart enough to know what he doing. He seemed kind of angry.
Yeah, me too, man. Like I said, this crazy. Who seemed angry? You talking about Tatum?
Yeah. Because
Yeah, I
I
don't know what's his problem.
like
I mean, his
nigga,
man just signed for all that money, so maybe he like that. Where the hell's my bag?
yeah.
They better like motherfucker. They better come correct. Brad Stevens better not try to fuck me
You
around. When it's time for my deal. So you better bring all that money. Bring back out the Brinks truck. Shout out to the Pope B Frank in the building. What's the deal, Pope?
What it do, Flight Purple Baby? What it do?
what's
Okay,
up?
Paul. What's your thoughts on this news? What's going on?
Oh man, prayers go up, man. I had to send prayers out for young Bronny James immediately. If that's what the news you're talking about, and then the other news, I don't know if you mean the video with Tatum that dropped
Yeah,
that just
you can
dropped
talk
there.
about anything you want to talk about.
Oh yeah, man, yeah, Bronny, that's unfortunate. Hella unfortunate. I hope he's straight. Uh, but we are with the Tatum. Saying what he said, he wasn't lying. Don't nobody want to watch no Hornets unless you a LaMelo Ball fan or you a real true Hornets fan. You ain't tuning in if you just an NBA fan and you don't really know about LaMelo like that. You don't want to watch no PJ Washington, Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, none of them Cody Martins. You don't want to watch Gordon Hayward, Nick Richards. You don't want to watch that shit. The only reason why we know they names like that and of their games like that is because we fuck with LaMelo Ball. So we know who he play with. And they been the same niggas on his team forever. But if I'm LaMelo and the Hornets, I'm right now on the calendar, I'm looking every time we got Boston Celtics scheduled, just off of what Tatum said. That's that bulletin board material LaMelo got now. Like when Giannis did whatever he did, told the kid to take off the BBB sweater if he was gonna give him an autograph, and then when Giannis see Melo in the league a couple years later, he want to swap jerseys. Melo swapped because he put him on blast on Front Street, but then sure enough, by the time Giannis got his ass up to that podium, cuz ain't had no jersey. Melo said, somebody will get my jersey for that bust ass nigga. He was talking shit. But yeah, this time Melo, no swapping, no jerseys. If Tatum want to swap, you off the top, on blast, on Front Street. Tell that nigga no. Give him the cutthroat no. You can't get nothing, and I need triple doubles every time you see Boston for that type
Yeah.
of talk.
Now I understand what you said, but what about to Tatum? I mean, Tatum is talking like he's some sneaker selling conglomerate. I mean, he ain't moving units like that.
Oh no, he ain't.
And
He
he
ain't
with
pushing.
Jordan Brand.
Yeah, he ain't pushing. Only motherfucker pushing something on Jordan brand is Jordan.
Now that is true. That's why I don't know why would anybody want to sign with Jordan because it's no way you're gonna top his shoes. And
Right,
Jordans already people don't look at Team Jordans in a good light. It's like it's only retros. If it's a for whatever reason, Team Jordans always was frowned upon for whatever
right,
reason.
right,
So I just don't think that these guys coming in with their Jordans like Luca, Zion, ain't nobody buying that shit. When the next retro's coming out? That's why nobody should sign with Jordan Brand. He need to do a better job with marketing those guys separate from his retro brand. He need to figure out a way where they could have their own lane because it's almost like they getting overshadowed by the retros.
but it's really because they not that hot like that. It's the
Yeah,
players he got, except for Luke. I mean Zion when he first hit the market, those first pair of Zions, those was doing all right because all of the hype with Zion. But then the injuries and all that and missing. And then his shoes wasn't dope. They with that Z on it, that shit looked ugly. So it's like, nah, you ain't Jordan, so you can't get away with rocking ugly shoes just because nah, that ain't gonna work. So really, because when Carmelo Anthony, nigga, we everybody has some Carmelo Anthony Jordans on for sure.
Now that is true. I remember those, and those
Yeah,
wasn't retros. Those was
dog.
mellows.
Them was mellows. They had mellow all on them and everything. I had me a couple pair of those for sure. So I just think it's the player. Like if Mello was signed to Jordan, it'd be the same. It'd be the same type of scenario he got with Puma. It's like it's the player in the shoe. Uh, so them dudes ain't CP3, Westbrook. They ain't nobody. And I said when it come to Jordan designers, he don't really. If you they're not that hot. Back in the day, people used to call certain of the retros like them ain't that dope, but they just on the fact that they Jordans, they dope. you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're right. You got a good point on the
You know,
retros. Man. It's real.
so if you got a Jordan shoe and it's a jump man and you not Jordan, then nah, we ain't nobody buying that.
No, you ain't lying. Shout out my man Calfani in the building. What's the deal, Calfani?
Hey, what's happening, man? Yeah, watch out for that Boston game since Tatum wanna, you know, I hold the mellow and them, give them the business. Real talk. You
Nah,
know,
especially now that Melo is like the undisputed leader of the basketball team now. He got to take this into something. He got to use this as fire. All the greats use shit like this.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah,
something.
yeah. Michael Jordan, man. Well, he used because one thing about Jordan, see, he used a lot of stuff to his advantage. Any ammunition he could get, he'd make up something in his head just to go out there and kill you. You know.
Shit, I remember what was this guy's name? The coach. He coaching Phoenix now. I remember when he was the coach of Indiana, Vogel. Vogel basically told Miami Heat they're just a regular team. They're just a regular team. Y'all probably don't remember this shit. This was years and years and years ago. They was going in the playoffs against him, and they had a rivalry too. But he just kept letting it be known, man, they just a regular team. And LeBron was using that shit as like bulletin board material. He was like,
Yeah.
nah, we a great team. We not just a regular team. That shit was funny as hell. I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Melo got to definitely try to use that. And he got a roster. I don't think he got the roster to take down Boston, but he definitely got a roster.
You gotta watch him, man. He gonna have to do some amazing things, man. We ain't never seen before already. You know.
Yeah, he ain't gonna take down the Celtics. Not. I'd be crazy if they met in the playoffs though. I think
Hey,
the
that's
Hornets could push him. Listen, the Celtics make a lot of mistakes. They lost some pieces. Some people say they lost their heart and soul. So
you like Marcus Smart. It might hunt him, man. We don't know. We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people said nah, but I don't know, man. It's
yeah,
gonna be some holes in. It's some holes in there. It's some holes in that defense now. We gonna see.
no, it definitely is.
I know I know they play the Celtics 4 times. They need to win at least 3 of those. And
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
Celtics still ain't gonna be no pushovers.
Two. They're gonna go 2-2 if anything. Right. If they could win 3 games, oh man, that'd be amazing. Out of 4, man.
yeah, he need to get about 3 of those games, and he need to damn near average a 50 piece on them niggas. I want to
50
see at
piece.
least 50
Damn.
piece. He got to come with a 50 piece
Hey,
on
hey,
one of
hey,
them.
Melo. Hey, Melo never dropped 50 yet in his career, did he? He dropped 35, 34,
Yeah,
35.
yeah, no, he sure happened, but it's
He
coming.
shit. That's gonna be the first thing if he ever drop 50.
That's what we need to do it on too. That's exactly who we need to do it on the Celtics, on Tatum. Put it on him to the point where he watches his mouth. You gotta teach him to watch your mouth when you speak on my squad.
All right.
Hey man, Target got a target on their back, man. A lot of teams gonna be coming at them like y'all ain't nothing. But I mean, Brandon Miller, what I'm saying, he got with the like Brandon Miller said these guys gonna get to the playoffs. So I think they got a target on their back. So Miller know everybody gonna have to be ready, man, to battle it through the season for real. You know.
Man, they about to listen. They gonna be licking their chops to see Miller, old skinny ass.
Oh
Miller,
man.
Miller
They
better
can't
step up this year.
the league is gonna be licking their chops. This boy, you put him on the court. You want to? I'm trying to told y'all
Yeah,
because he got that
yeah.
little hype.
You got that chop, yeah. They gonna be licking that chops, man. Especially when he said, man, Miller said, man, we going to the playoffs. Oh yeah, you better be ready, young man. Shit, for real.
Oh yeah. He wanted like I said, I like that he said that, but it's like, come on, man. So you better ball, not you basically saying we going to playoffs, saying that Melo gonna carry you to the playoffs, nigga. Not that you gonna be a part of success around this joint. So we still
Yeah,
see.
man. Hey, Brandon Miller better put up these about 20, but I'm being
He ain't gonna
generous.
average no 20.
I'm being generous, like that's what I said. I don't think
That
so, but I was just being nice about it.
that's what he gonna need to if he want to guarantee playoff spot. Melo need a dub out of him. Melo need a dub out of Miles Bridges. A
Oh,
good eight.
you gonna get a dub out of Miles Bridges easy. You gonna hit Miles Bridges gonna get you a dub easy. You don't gotta worry about that.
Okay, well that's because he gonna give you that 25, 27. I'm saying with that 10 assists. Melo he gonna quarter spoon 10 assists, good 8 rebounds type of scenario this season.
You know what I'm saying? We got Hayward. Yeah, Gordon Hayward could be half
Hey,
his healthy. He gonna at least give you 17, 18, maybe.
Pope.
What it do?
I was thinking about something because I seen this post. So Miles averaged 20 about a year and a half ago. Did you think that he was a max contract player at that time when he averaged that 20?
Hell no.
No, I think so. Before no, I hold on. I would say that because no, I think he was a max player last year before he got into the incident with his girlfriend that kind of sealed his kind of fucked him up.
That's what you're
You know what I'm
talking about.
saying?
That's what you're
Yeah,
talking. That's
yeah.
what you're talking
He
about.
deserved every bit of that, bro. That dude was a highlight reel. Yeah,
How
that
how
this
how
man was.
you how he
Yeah.
deserve every bit of that? Listen, y'all don't let 1 year fool you. He only had one good type of year.
And I'm
That was
talking
his
about yeah.
first year of looking like something. Yeah,
Well,
he
I'm
that
just
was for how. Oh, it ain't like he was a sophomore in the league or third. Like that was his fourth year basically, and that was his first year looking like something.
I'm saying now the transition. I'm talking about
So
from the
how you
transition.
giving him a max for one good year out of four?
I mean, how do all these other guys get max deals? That ain't they. I mean, see, Miles Bridges went through a transition. So yeah, I know what player he was when he came in, but for him to go through that thing, come up to now, a lot of players still not shit after 3 years. But he stepped it up in a big way. So
Not
I
in
think you
a
got to at
big
least give him
way.
credit. I think you got to at least give him credit for that.
I give him credit for I mean stepping up, but he didn't not in a big way. Not that's what I mean. Like not no max type of player way. You got to show at least a couple of years if you did. Now if he gave you 2 years of that at least, like Lamelo did, he gave you good 2 years, 2.5 years, and you seen the elevation each year. Miles Bridges gave you 1 year. 1 year is out of 4 years. Can you say, all right, that look like he could be something? I got to see it again if I'm gonna max you out. If I'm gonna give you a max type of deal, I got to see you do that again. So if he come back this year, do it again, and but on a higher level a little bit.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we see guys in a second year maxed out already, but you said Miles Bridges can at least get at least about he should at least get about 70 mil. If anything, if you got going to Hayward with 30 million, some million, come on, bro. You don't need to say 70 at least. I ain't saying to give the man like 100 million.
Well, see, that's a max deal. That's a max. When you talking about max deal, you talking about 100+ million.
Why?
So that
I ain't saying 100 million or you know. Shit.
that's what I mean. It's like that's what I'm saying. He not $100 million worth type of dude. He got to show a little more, which he almost there. I said if he come out this year, have an all-star type of season, then you can start having those conversations. But I thought it was premature when people was talking about Max deal even
Hmm.
before the incident. with his
Yeah,
leg.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. They're
So
gonna have to do something. Hey, he gonna have a good year, but I promise you this. So if he have a good year and the Charlotte Hornets for some reason don't at least give him a good ass deal, oh, you better believe Miles Bridges is gone. He's going
uh
to another team,
so
to
I'm
a
gonna ask
team that's gonna give him the
Terry,
money that he's looking for. In that, you know, what I'm saying when that happens.
with that being said, do y'all think Phoenix overpaid Mikal Bridges then? Or did he get properly paid?
That's a tricky one, man. Yeah.
Mikael Bridges,
Yeah, did Phoenix overpay him?
how much he getting paid? I don't think so.
Uh
He's a
total
hooper.
contract is 90 million, 95 million, or 90 million, something like that. I don't know what he's making each year, but I know the total amount of the contract is in the 90s somewhere.
Oh yeah, well no, he underpaid. Then that nigga should be $100 million man. He bring a lot to the table. He brings shooting to the table. He bring super defense to the table. He bring the energy to the table. He bring the smarts. You know, he bring good shot selection. He do all the winning shits you need on a winning championship type team. So
Yeah,
Be-
well,
that's
I'm still surprised Phoenix let him go though to even to Brooklyn. I'm surprised though, still
because
to this
it
man.
it makes me think about Bridges. I said, okay, let's say he have a real good year, whatever. And I'm like, well, Phoenix in Mikal's best year gave him, maybe it was 85 million. It was something. I know it wasn't 100 million. In his best year, they gave him between 85 and 90 mil, right? I said, so does Miles Bridges, if he has another year like he did before his troubles, if he have another year like that, does he get more money? Because I believe Mikal made, or no, I don't think it was the all
more than
defensive.
Mikael. You think he
Yeah,
is that what
didn't
you're trying to
Mikal
say?
make an all NBA defensive team,
Hell
or was
yeah.
it?
Yes,
Oh,
he
that's
was
why he.
considered for Defensive Player of the Year at, I believe, the championship year. I think
Yeah,
he was runner up.
yeah, that's what I was saying. So I'm like, what can Miles Bridges do? For Miles Bridges, I think that equivalent is to make the All NBA team. To be honest, or do you think it's easier for him to make an All Defensive team?
All
Oh
defensive
hell,
team, all defensive team. The defense is gonna be on display every game. I mean, come on. I mean,
but do he got defense? I don't know Miles Bridges. I don't. When I look at him play, I mean he ain't a liability, but he tries. But he not a real good defender. And
that's
so
my
he
question.
average. I want to say an average defender.
All right,
So
I
making the
give him.
all defense team, I don't know.
I give him a C. I give him a C minus on that, man, and I give him a C minus maybe for because we got to see what he gonna do this season coming up. And I'm looking at Lamelo too. Lamelo tries to play defense, but the only question about it, I just don't want him to get in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? Early, you know.
Melo defense is trash. His own ball
Yeah,
defense. Let me be specific. His own ball defense is trash. His team defense is beautiful.
yeah, he
Yeah,
knows that. Lamelo been trying to work on that. Lamelo even, you know, he been getting some pointers from his brother Lonzo to try, you know, saying show him how to play some defense and stuff like that.
It's just
yeah,
all about hustling, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Defense is just about the will and wanting to stop somebody. That's like when you lock in on that because you got all the tape and the features in the world that you keep on a player, his weaknesses, his strength. So you can't speak, exert your energy on that side of the floor, and you'll be able to lock people up. But most of these cats don't want to take energy on that side of the floor because they know they get their contract putting up stats. Defense don't show stats. So they want
right.
to use their energy defense. You suck at defense nowadays because it's really all about getting bad. How you do that? You got numbers.
the man 9,000 and Joey, how much money do you think Jaylen Brown should have got then? Since 300 million, because I don't think y'all realize what Jaylen Brown has accomplished. So how much money do y'all think he should have got?
He's the highest paid. He about to be the highest paid, right? That's what I've been hearing.
Tatum will make more once they pay Tatum. So
What?
I
What
think supposed to be.
Tatum's supposed to get? Well, actually, what he's supposed to get for real though? Is it 200 million or something, or is it more than that?
Let me go pull up his. Oh shit! This is the wrong site.
So in Jaylen Brown, hey, if Jaylen Brown get over 150 million, that's well. If Jaylen Brown get over, I don't know. He might be up there though.
Because I'm interested to see what people think he should have got.
Oh shit, I don't know, man.
Boy. The Hornets lose Miles Bridges next year.
Oh,
Melo, that's
they
when
in
you're gonna
trouble.
hear Melo probably demand a trade. Yeah.
Hey,
He gonna say, "Give me my 260. I'm out."
right. Hey, you think he gonna? Hey, if that was to happen, Pope, you think they're gonna criticize him? If they're gonna criticize him, Melo be like, "Oh man, I thought he was all for the Hornets," you know?
No, hell no. Ain't nobody gonna criticize him for getting out that dumpster juice franchise. It's dumpster juice.
Cause he,
That franchise is straight dumpster juice truck. Nah, he need to get on. So, and they just stuck their mouths in their foot. Like it's really for sure going. They're not going to be able to give Miles what somebody else is going to be able to give Miles in a better scenario, in a better culture environment as franchise. I mean, like
hey,
he not gonna turn that down. Somebody else gonna want to snatch him, whether it's the
my,
Heat, the
right.
like if he ball out this year, All-Star caliber, the Hornets ain't gonna want to pay him as much as somebody else is gonna be willing to pay him. They
Right.
cheapskates.
Right, yeah, I see somebody like the Heat right now. Pat Riley gonna make a deal. Be like, yeah, let me get you over here with us. We can use somebody like you.
Correct. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like somebody gonna snatch him. Somebody would.
Okay, okay. So I agree that because I'm thinking about him making the All Star game. Since you said no to him making an All NBA team, right?
Yeah,
So
no, I don't think that not
okay,
yet.
we look at
He
the
got to
All
make an
Star.
All-Star first. Yeah.
Of course, we don't wish injury, so we're gonna be positive. Without injury, let me see. Let me see who missed because I think everybody, the stars that missed last year, I think. Well, Davis got. I believe Anthony Davis. Well, see, he was. Ooh, because Clay and them did it. I forgot that was some bullshit. I don't nobody say, but we know everybody ain't gonna be healthy. But seeing how things went last year, I'm trying to think who can I say that Miles because we know Giannis is gonna make it and Embiid
Oh yeah,
regardless.
Giannis gonna make it definitely. That's no
We
question
know
about
Kate.
Giannis.
Would you say DeRozan might not make it this next year coming up? Because I think that would be the easiest person for Miles to make it over. It's like a DeRozan or a Levine. DeRozan, Levine, Middleton, maybe, depending on how.
It should be DeRozan more so than Levine. Levine should have a Levine is about 27 years old, 26, 27 years old. But I would say more so DeRozan than Levine because, what I'm saying, DeRozan is what, 34, 30, about to be 35? I mean,
Mhm.
he thought he
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
he's about 34 years old now? Okay.
And
So, yeah.
Middleton only because of injury. He ain't look good. Middleton, I'm trying to think of guys out west.
Middleton gonna be a part of that. I mean,
Uh,
if Middleton getting healthy, he gonna make the all defensive team. I mean, he ain't gonna
If,
probably win it, but he gonna be
if
in that.
Miles,
got
if
nobody.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Purple. If Miles didn't lose a big step, and he either the same type of player he was before the last time we seen him, or he a step better, then he gonna be an all-star. That and that's so he gonna be an all-star damn near 9 times out of 10. If all goes well. What I'm
But I
seeing,
think, honestly, respectfully to what you just said with coaches. That's the only reason why I was thinking of players.
Oh, and votes too. He might not. People still might be
I mean, oh,
sour about him.
that
So
part.
he might not get votes. They might not want to vote for him just on the
But,
fact of the
but you gotta get
matter.
vote. Oh yeah, you gotta get vote by the players too. I forgot about that. You gotta get vote by the players too.
Well, the
I think
players they probably a vote for him. It's the fans and the
yeah,
Yeah.
coaches that might slide him a little bit. They might
that's
slide him.
because
The fans especially.
I don't want to see him take another minimum deal for his talent though, because that's what it's looking like. He might get 90, 85 to 90 for his next deal, which is fucked up to me because he's better than DeRozan right now.
I mean, yes, he is. He better than the other players right now. He better than the other players right now. If you think about it.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see what they can do. I'm looking to see where he at this year. Also, Lamelo, what kind of elevation to his game, what extra steps he gonna take this year. That's gonna be interesting to see. Like say, boy, only 21 damn years
He's
old.
21 years old. I told you, like I was saying, that dude is only 21 years old. He was advanced coming in at 18. So think
Right.
oh shit. So the sky is ceiling for him, man. Shit,
You're right. So that's why it's gonna be very very interesting to see
man.
how he's gonna come in this year, how Miles is gonna play. If Miller can look somewhat like a number two pick, uh,
Oh
and
man,
not
because yeah,
just a
he is
role
19.
player.
Yeah, he is 19 years old too, coming in. Oh boy,
No, he 20. He 20. He
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 just
was
made
a
20. He just
reclass.
made 20. Oh,
No, that nigga was a reclassified. That nigga did 5 years in high school. God was fooling people.
damn.
What?
Miller did 5 years in high school. That nigga's 20. That nigga's supposed to been in the league last year. Yeah, that part. People, he 20, but yeah, he was just a true freshman. How you a true freshman? But you came in at 19 and turned 20 at the end of the year? No, that don't add up, player. You must have got reclassified when you was in high school at some point. Was
All
he
right, yeah, man. Mal Bridges, 25 years old. His birthday was March 21st. Okay, so yeah, he's 25. So he been in the league since 2019. So Miles Bridges been in the league since 2000. I think. Let me see. No, it might have been 2018, probably. I think. So yeah.
Hey Slat, if he didn't reclassify, would a nigga flunked somewhere?
Hey, but I didn't know. Hey, it's crazy because I didn't know this. I thought he did still 1 year, 1 year of college or okay,
Right.
then he played
Yeah,
what?
he
What?
spent.
What happened is he probably started school late. He was born in September.
Nah, hell
Probably
no.
He played
Hell
in the G
no.
League. Hey, did he play in the G League too? Did I find he
Nah,
played in
he
the G
didn't
League
play
too?
in the G
He didn't play
League.
in the G League. Okay, he only
Listen,
played.
I mean
listen.
not
For
September. His birthday
people,
is in November. My
when
fault.
it,
Not September,
huh?
November
When is his
27th.
birthday? Hey, look, I'm looking. I'm trying to see when his birthday. Brandon
It,
His
Miller.
don't-
birthday is November
it don't
20.
even matter. It don't.
He's
No, he didn't start school late. Dumb, dumb. This one, I'm not talking to
yes,
y'all. I'm talking to stay up in the chat. Listen, when you start school late, then that means you're gonna be older 19-year-old. You don't be
Okay,
yeah.
no 20.
Graduated 19.
Brandon Miller is 20 years old. Okay, his birthday was
Yeah.
on. Is not he be 20
Whatever
years old
name
November
you
22nd.
say.
Yeah, his birthday. He's 19 right now, Joe. His birthday is November 22nd, right before
No, he be
Thanksgiving.
21. He be 21 then.
No, no,
Yeah,
he
he
was born
turns
in two.
20.
He was born in 2002, bro. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. They got it. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he'll turn
So
this year.
he turned 21. November 22nd. Yeah,
He turned 21 November 22nd.
yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Nigga, he's 20 right now. What I just said.
Yeah, he 20. Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
20. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Do your math right. I'm trying to tell me something. I'm knowing the nigga's 20.
I thought he just, I thought he was 19, but he's 20. I thought he was just me.
Yeah,
I had to
he
look
not
at
and
this
he's
shit.
listen, look what you just said. November is coming around the corner if you don't know.
Yeah,
August, October, you know what I'm saying? So November coming up. So
yeah.
he been 20. Ain't like he just turned 20. See, somebody who started school late, they would just be turning 20. Most do you know Melo was 19 All he was
You know
18
how
and then
it's not.
he turned
Yeah,
19. He was 19 his whole rookie year.
yeah,
Most
right.
of these dudes, they 19 the whole rookie season. They don't turn 20. And if they do turn 20 in
And
a
that's
rookie
not
season,
true.
those are the hold on, purple baby. Those are the niggas who started school later, their birthday was behind, and so on
Right.
and so forth. But yeah,
But
that's no.
state, whatever the state's rules is for what age you got to be to go to kindergarten.
It don't even matter. Melo skipped the grade. This is what I'm saying. Y'all don't even understand. That has nothing to do with
Man, yeah,
Melo.
yeah, yeah,
You
man. Yeah,
can't
Melo
come
wasn't
into the
start.
league until you 19 years old.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all the guys who go straight to college, they freshman year at 18 years old. When you get out of high school, you're 18.
No,
Usually,
that's
there is no seniors unless you got your ass held back. That's 19 years old. There
no,
is
that's
not one.
not
Well,
true,
yeah.
Pop.
Oh, you start school a little late. Yeah, you will probably graduate at damn near 19. You know what I'm saying? If you start school a little late, yeah, that's
Yeah, if
true.
Yeah,
you started school, but you're not graduating at 19.
No, no, you ain't
Period.
graduating at 19. No,
yeah,
I don't see you
yes,
graduating at that.
it
I
don't.
mean,
At
it,
all.
I
it
think
can't happen
like
unless a person got held back or miss wasn't going to school and shit like that and
no,
got
That's
bad
it.
grades. Right.
that's not true.
That's it.
It depends on what age. Like right now in Missouri, they want kids to start the first grade at 8 years old. Now I think.
Who?
No,
What?
hold on,
What?
hold on, hold on.
Man, listen, Purple Baby, you talking about a state, and we talking about some real shit. Come on now, you talking about a state of
Oh,
Missouri. Don't nobody else do no bullshit like that. We
No, that's the state of
know,
Missouri.
right? We
Oh
know
shit.
that most people, you're going to graduate whether you're 17, if you're graduate early and you're
I'm
16, whatever.
telling you
But the
right
latest that you graduate, if you on time, is 18 years old. When you
but
hit
on what
college,
age this
why do you
district
keep trying to argue
even
this? Who do you know?
start.
Tell me who do you know that graduated at 19 years old?
Or to see some
A
smart
lot of
kid.
people.
Well, yeah.
Well, then
I mean,
you met a lot of niggas who got held back then.
No, I didn't. No, they didn't get held back. It depends what birthday is. You can go ask
No,
anybody.
man, no, Purple
hey, hey,
Baby,
hey,
trust
I
me,
use
you
prime
wrong on
example.
this one.
I started school a little late, but I still graduated at 18 though. You know, I
Correct.
could have graduated at 17. I should have been at 17. I started school. I probably been graduated at 17. You know,
Correct.
shit.
People who start school early, the people who
Shit.
start school early, they usually graduate at 17, going into 18.
Yeah.
People who start school late, they be 18 before
But why
everybody
do
else.
they start school late though? I'm telling
What?
you, it's when their birthdays are because the state has a
It doesn't
requirement
matter. Oh God,
a
this
certain
girl.
age that you have to
Do
be.
you?
Like,
Oh my God.
I
So
grew
do you
up.
not know how to do math? Hold on, because this is crazy that we even arguing this. The nigga turns 21 November. He's damn near LaMelo Ball's age, who has been in the year. He's going his fourth year in the league.
Yeah.
So if Miller is damn near the same age as LaMelo, then he was not a true freshman.
Which
God
means
damn, like
I'm
how
trying
hard
to
is
tell
that to
you,
understand that?
and I'm trying to tell you, he graduated high school at 19.
Yeah, he wasn't a true senior, nigga. He was a held back senior.
No, he
However you
wasn't.
want to call it.
I'm
He got
telling you,
held back somewhere in his life.
he probably had to start
Did,
school
did,
because
hey, did
his
you think they
birthday
held him back
was.
on purpose due to basketball
Mo-
thing? Maybe
yes,
possibly. Okay, yeah, that could have because
most people do that. Prep schools do that.
because
They will
Tim
give you
Hardaway
another year.
because Tim Hardaway, the senior back in the day, he got held back an extra year because of basketball. They want him there for one more year. They held him back, you know what I'm saying? Then he came graduated after that.
I'm trying to
Right.
tell you.
Yes, this is I know this for a fact. I got homies who a nigga was supposed to graduate 2 years before all of us. He was in school for he was like a fifth, 6 year senior. And he was 19 when he graduated, but they held him back for football, whatever the reason
And
being
I'm telling you,
his
what's up?
football. But purple, you just wrong on this. Please.
No,
I'm listen, trust
I'm
me,
not
my
wrong.
nigga, you're wrong on this.
No,
By
I'm
far
not.
you're wrong.
I'm trying to tell you. Like my cousins graduated at 19 because he was born in July.
Her
He wasn't
cousin
there
graduated at 19 because she born.
prior.
Your cousin's flunked somewhere, nigga. That's what
No, he didn't. I'm
Or did
trying
you
to tell
start?
How old
Did you
is your
start?
daughter?
Did
How
you
old is your
start
daughter?
school late? I mean, did you start?
18. When did your daughter turn 18? In May.
Go
Hold
look
on, watch it. Hold on, wait,
right
hold on, watch
now
it.
and
Hold on, watch it.
ask.
Hold on, I'm gonna get some clarification. Your
Okay.
daughter graduated in 18. Okay, so she's 18. She's turned 18 in May. Yes, and she graduated when? In May. So
Who?
did she start late? I'm talking to my lady. Hold on. Did she start school late? So she started right on time, and she was 18. She turned 18 right when she graduated. My son started late because his birthday is in October. Mm-hmm. He'll still be 18 when he graduates. He still be 18 when he graduates, even though he started late. Correct? Correct. Everybody that I know who starts late, you're still going to be 18. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Purple baby, I don't know how old you are, but you trying to talk to a nigga
Okay,
who's
my
40
God.
plus. You trying to tell somebody who know about. I got kids that's probably damn near your age. Like my daughter's finna graduate. She's 17. She turns 18 December 30th. She will be graduating next year. Do you understand? In May. So don't nobody who don't get
Yes,
held
they
back
do.
turn
I'm trying to
19. No,
tell
they
you, they
don't.
do. They do. It
All
depends
right,
on the
purple
state
baby.
you stay. It
Hey,
depends on the
Purple
state
Baby is
you
probably
stay
how
in.
old are you, Purple Baby? About 25,
No,
26?
I'm 30.
You 30?
I'm 30.
Okay. Yeah, you 30? Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
purple baby
It depends
OG.
on the
Purple baby
state
Yeah,
you
OG.
stay
I'm talking to purple baby like she a
in. Where you
youngster or
yeah,
something.
yeah. You thought young G. You thought
I
that.
thought she was a purple baby OG around this motherfucker, man. Hey, look. She dirty 30,
Purple baby,
man.
you say you 30?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
about
she
from?
dirty
Yes.
30, man.
she 30, man.
I just turned
Well,
30.
you 30 years old?
Yeah.
Yes.
We the
30.
same. We the same age.
And
Yes.
y'all must have just had a birthday. My birthday was over 2 weeks ago. Okay, she must have.
Yeah, hey, Flight, did you graduate high school?
Yeah,
How
18?
old was you?
was 17.
Okay, right,
Oh,
My
17. Hey,
oh, New York. Oh, yeah, New York, boy. They don't be playing around in
look,
New York, though. They gonna
look,
get out of school on time.
like
and like my and
you
like my guy on the panel right here. What's your name, my G?
Oh, California.
Calfani. He say he started school late and he still graduated at 18.
Yeah.
I started school early. I didn't graduate. I don't even know how old I would have. But no doubt, man. Nah, everybody I grew up with, everybody I know today. They all
for you.
graduate high school at 18 if they didn't get held back,
So
or
I'm gonna ask.
17 if you started early. Like my son, he
And
gonna
I agree with
graduate at 17.
yeah, if you start early, I agree with you that you graduating at 17, but the average age to graduate is 18, but it depends. And what I'm about to ask you, how many years of pre-K did you have to do? Because I had to do, I think, 3 years,
What the hell?
6 or 7, well, probably 6 going to kindergarten. So how many years of pre-K did you have to do?
Purple baby, you started kindergarten. We started, I don't know how y'all work
5.
today. At
About
5 years
five.
old,
About
Purple
five.
baby.
4 or 5 at least, I believe.
Right, unless you have a late birthday, then you start at 6. But it's still right. And if you do the math, this is why I sound like this is crazy how y'all, and even in the chat, how y'all trying to argue this. If you do the math, go ahead and do the math. If you start kindergarten at 6, first grade at 7, second grade at 8, third grade 9, fourth grade 10, fifth grade 11, sixth grade 12, seventh grade 13, eighth grade 14, 15, 16,
Oh, yeah.
17,
Yeah.
senior year, 18, nigga. There's so like I said, y'all can do the fucking math to even if you start late at 6 years old, your ass will still graduate at 18 years old. The math is there for you to do. Do it.
Yeah, but hey, you do also have a purple, but you also got a couple of people that do skip 2 grades because they real smart. I know somebody that went to high school with me. They were 16 when they graduated because they were smart as hell. They skipped 2 grades. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
But I'm
yeah. So that
Miller
happened.
is
That can happen too.
almost as old as LaMelo Ball, who is going on. He just got his max deal, and Miller came out as a true fresh. The nigga's not a true freshman. No way, shape, form, or fashion. Y'all can try to say whatever. He started school late. No, 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 no. That nigga got flunked somewhere, or they reclassified him for basketball reasons, which they
He's
do
right.
that on a normal basis.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
They reclassify prep schools, reclassify you and give you an extra year in high school so you can get better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Brandon Miller must have did.
That's what
Yeah.
happened.
All
Yeah.
right. He graduated. He probably did graduate at 18 then. I don't know what school he went to though.
So
They
now
ain't
that's funny. That nigga had 5 years of high school and never even won a state title in Tennessee, bum ass basketball state. Niggas a bum. Fuck out of here with Brandon Miller talk. This niggas on here stay up there talking about Brandon Miller. This nigga grown as shit. Nigga, the oldest nigga in the draft. Talking about true freshman, my ass.
No, he actually wasn't the oldest person in this year's draft.
Hey, man,
I forgot.
who was the older? Tell me this, Purple, who was the oldest dude in the draft? If it was somebody that's 24 years old, then yeah, that's okay.
I don't care. Look, Slat. I don't gotta look it up. If he had 4 years in high school, then he got his ass held back somewhere in school. So how about you go look it up and find out when he got his ass held back? Because he got held back at some point in his life.
Telling you, Pope, different states have different age requirements for kindergarten and pre-K.
Damn, even Scoop Henderson is 19 years old.
Yes. Everybody who is one and dones are 19, bro.
And guess what? His birthday, he ain't gonna be 20 years old until next year in November. I mean, no, February 3rd of next year.
Thank you. After the season, he gonna have a full season, 19. That's most. I bet you go look at the Thompson twins. I bet you damn near the same thing for them. Same thing for the Thompson twins. They fresh 19. Same thing for LaMelo Ball. Fresh 19. He was 19 all season long. Niggas don't even turn 20 until their next season. So it's like, how is you 20 already, but yet you a true freshman? That's not the truth.
Oh yeah, the Thompson twins are like 20. The Thompson twins are 20 years old. All both of them 20 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, both of them 20 years old. Yeah. So
them niggas is grown, man. And look, Miller, I'm surprised he gonna be 21 before his rookie season is even over. Just think of that. So how the fuck is he was considered a true freshman? Nigga, you gonna be just as old as LaMelo Ball when the season ends. You and LaMelo gonna be the same age.
LaMelo turned.
Oh no, LaMelo gonna turn 22. That's right. Melo about to turn 22. Okay.
Yeah.
But she
stands. He was older than him his rookie year.
Yeah, stay up. No, I just tell it like it is. I tell the truth, nigga. I'll be frank about shit. You niggas want to be fake about shit.
Yeah. LaMelo Ball is 21. He gonna be 22 years old August 22nd.
Okay. Yeah. He about to turn. He about to turn.
Yeah. Well, LaMelo Ball been in the league since he was 18, so that's about right. Now,
yeah.
He was 18 when he came in, so yeah, that's about right. His fourth year in. Yeah, so that's right.
Sauce. Sauce. But like I say, it's going a lot of what the Hornets gonna do is, of course, it's on LaMelo Ball's shoulders. But if they was to really succeed, like to actually take that next step, they're gonna need Miller to be a number 2 pick type of player.
He better give us 18 at least 15 for starters. I mean,
not 18, about 18. He should be at 18, 17, 18 tonight. That should be that.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do, but we're gonna see though. Man.
We gonna see. Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what? I just thought about something, yo. I can't. Scoop Henderson gonna let Scoop Henderson play against Charlotte. Be like, man, y'all supposed to pick me up, man. He got feel some type of way. You gonna feel? I wonder how that game gonna be, man. That's gonna be something. Portland versus Charlotte, man.
Yeah. When he start balling out, what I'm gonna say, nigga, he ain't. Listen, I'm gonna be surprised in the motherfucker. I'll be shocked if he reached up and grabbed some game out of somewhere, out of the sky. I'd be shocked in the motherfucker, boy.
We got Rave just rolled in the building. What's the deal, Rave?
All right.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, Rafe?
Can't wait.
Raven.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in real quick. To say my words real quick. Bronny, I think it was the right time to pull up. Uh, I'm gonna say, man, this unfortunate situation. I think he gonna be strong. Uh, I don't think we have the details on how serious it was. So that will determine, you know, how this is gonna change for his future. Because if it's not as serious as it is, then I think he could bounce back strong. Do his thing, man. He's young, talented. I think he has his father's IQ, which is beautiful. I just hope that everything is good for healthy recovery. So hopefully for a strong bounce back. But if it's at the worst, I'ma just say you know I don't wish this on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people say things about each other and may not, may not agree with other people, but at the same time, like I don't wish like strong ill like that. You know what I mean? Like if I hear somebody cardiac arrest or get hurt, that's not even cool to joke around. So
No,
I do
no,
hope
no.
Ronnie be good, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna say on that. And shout out to y'all, man. I just wanted to pop in real quick. Type stuff.
Shout out. Look at
Yep.
Ray sounding like a grown ass man nowadays. I ain't heard nigga rave in a long time. Boy, you done got some bass in your voice, boy. Boy.
I'm good.
Yeah,
But
What
yeah,
the
man.
hell?
Yeah.
What
Bronny
the
should be
hell?
alright, man.
Yeah.
I don't think his career gonna be. This career, he should be
Yeah.
okay. It's not gonna be nothing compared to Sharif's, man. Sharif's had to get. I mean, Sharif O'Neal had to get open heart surgery. Uh, Bronny shouldn't have to get that. He should be okay. And then just keep a close eye on him. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
yeah,
That's
man. They
facts.
definitely they gotta keep a close eye. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Hope he ain't take
Well,
no.
we know he like to smoke a lot of weed, but I wouldn't say we could do it. But I mean, you can't. I
No, we
mean,
don't do that too. You
yeah,
know,
I know we
don't
don't
put
do
that
that.
on no weed.
Cause I smoke some every blue moon my damn self. So I know
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
fact he
Nah,
don't do that to
that
you.
had to be a vaccination shot or some shit like that,
They said
man.
the jab, man. They said the jab too. I heard that too, but I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I heard about the jab too. You know what I'm saying? Or they call it the sauce, but I hope it wasn't that. But maybe
Yeah,
because he,
hopefully.
maybe he ain't supposed to be taking that shit. I mean, in my opinion, but hey.
No, hell no, they not. But no, I need. Let me get some. Nah, so I think man, I don't know, man. That shit crazy. I pray for the young man because I like Bronny. I don't rock with his pops on the court. I rock with LeBron off the court. As far as him being a businessman and that type of shit, and father, family type of oriented dude. I rock with that. But on the court, all his antics, flopping, all the shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't rock with LeBron.
LeBron kid did kind of piss me off. I kind of had a little respect for LeBron, but that little flopping she did this past season, I was like, man, come on, bro, your big ass, 270-pound ass, come on, bro, really,
Yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah, and shit. And for them Joey and Stay Up, you little young haters, man. Go to my channel, man. I came on and when Miller dropped his 26 in the summer league, I got a video alive about Miller's performance. Nobody was quiet, young man. That don't impress an overall 7 games of trash, one good game. You niggas was lucky he had that good game. But let me keep it on Bronny though. Bronny, man, I thought he was. I wasn't a believer in Bronny like that at
Okay,
first.
yeah.
His freshman and sophomore year, he was riding the pine, and then his junior and senior year, he stepped it up and got hella aggressive and started taking over games and things of that nature. I'm like, okay,
Hey, man,
he
watch out
gonna
for the
he
other
gonna
brother
be.
too, man. Watch out for Bryce, man. Bryce look like he gonna be probably be just as better.
Hey, you know,
Well,
this is my. I just seen Bryce highlights this past weekend, I think, and he looked damn good. He did look. This was the first time I actually seen him looking damn good. Like the hype he been getting. I
like
haven't seen it.
like I said, these guys gonna get strong, but these if the Suns make it to the NBA, they not gonna be like LeBron, be at the people down and bulldozer their way into the hole like that. They ain't gonna be like that, but they gonna probably what I'm saying, be better shooters though.
Yeah, yeah. So uh, yeah, the man. I just hope the young man be able to continue on his journey, not only get his footing back up under him, but continue on his journey and path to reaching his goals in the league, getting to the league because he that close. He just got to the point where people really respecting his basketball game and not just his name.
Right.
Uh, you know what I mean? So I was hoping he was gonna have a nice big year at USC, and then we'll see what happens from there. Uh, So that's fucked up. When I heard that this morning, I said, God damn. I
Yeah,
hope it
yeah.
ain't LeBron doing no soul selling type shit.
Oh man, you know what? A lot of people was talking about that too, and I said, man, yo, because when you said that reminded me of Kobe Bryant in 2020 bubble. I said, no, but somebody called it out because I be going to guys that know about numerology things by the number, and you know what? For years, I didn't believe the stuff at first, but as time go, they probably know. I said, man, they all know some shit that I didn't ever really looked at like that, until I was like,
Like
wow.
I've been on that type of shit. I've been knowing about that type of shit for a very long time, man.
Yeah.
Especially as a young man reading the Pale White Horse.
Oh, see, man,
Man,
you better than me, man, because like I said, only thing I saw back then. I mean, I saw some strange things, but I never asked questions about it. To the more suspicious it got to me, like when I saw the NBA games when Sacramento got cheated and stuff. I said, yeah, something is up with this, man. I was like, I didn't like that, bro. I turned from I turned from the game. I said, but I didn't know it go that deep though in it, but it always been that way.
yeah,
No,
it's always been that way.
you're right.
Dr. Dre, like before Kanye even starts telling all the people that been sacrificing their peoples, I've
Yeah,
been like on that shit and been telling people, and people would never, they always be, oh, Pope, you on some conspiracy. Nah, when Dr. Dre's son died in that accident and all of that, it was crazy. I was like, oh yeah, that's a blood sacrifice. Like certain shit you can tell. But I
right.
was just hoping that they do that though. They do that, man. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
part of their get down.
Right. I like, man, why? I didn't ever understood it till I started, somebody, a couple people told me about it as time went on. I found about a lot of shit in like 2007 and shit about sacrifice because I said, damn, I been hearing this crazy shit like Michael Jackson's came up with a song they don't really care about. I said, damn, he was really talking. I was like, I was like,
Correct.
damn. I was shorty when it came out. I was like, damn, I didn't know what the hell he was talking about till later on. Until I said, damn. Yeah,
you,
I'm like, damn.
you know, it's when I found out. I don't know if niggas remember, but when the Nintendo Wii came out.
Yeah,
When the Nintendo Wii, you remember that shit?
yeah.
So the Nintendo Wii came out and that Michael Jackson Experience game was popping on the Nintendo Wii.
Hey,
And I
that's what
bought that
I
for
ain't gonna lie to you, G. I was playing that shit too. Low key, I was playing that shit, bro.
yeah, no, but I got kids, you know what I'm saying? I got little
Oh,
youngsters who they love Michael Jackson. They was about my kids was probably about 4 or 5, 3, something like that, around 4 or 5. I had got them the Nintendo Wii, and we'll do the Michael Jackson Experience, and that song come on. That all I want to say is that they don't really care about us,
right.
and it
Hey,
and it tell you every word. See, I had heard the song before, but like
right,
you said, I didn't know what he was saying.
right.
And when I'm reading the word, I'm like, damn, cuz is going in.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, no, it's a serious situation. Uh, them sacrifices, but I don't. Like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to. That's
Too deep. I'm not gonna get too deep.
go too deep.
I
Yeah,
won't flight to get no strikes on this channel and shit. You know.
yeah. I won't go too deep.
You know.
I don't go too deep. Subject just prayers go up to Bronny, man,
Right.
and the James family. You know what I'm saying? That's 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 how we rock and roll with that. But
Yeah.
it's a cold game. It's a cold game.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Charlotte, man, it's gonna be a lot of talk. Well, the target, man, who's gonna have the most pressure? Yeah, I think women y'all are gonna have the most pressure though, because everybody, you know, he's supposed to be the number one draft pick. So you know, everybody coming, they're gonna be coming at his head too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's safe here. You know, really.
No, no, ain't nobody say. Nobody say. Joey and Stay Up and Slack. Y'all better hope. Y'all better hope. Mello make your boy looks marvelous.
Yeah.
That's the only action y'all got in Miller looking good. If Mello just get this nigga some wide open bees nuggets like he
So,
do for everybody.
like I said, if Miller gonna start, I know he gonna start the first 10 games. Maybe that we do know. Because I know Miles Bridges is gonna be suspended for the first 10 games, so he gonna be available on the 11 game.
Yeah.
The
But if they
Grizzlies,
re-sign PJ, he gonna be battling that starting lineup with Gordon Hayward because they can't put Gordon Hayward at the 4, and they damn
uh,
sure can't put Miller at the 4.
no, yeah, you're right. No, I mean Miller, no, he don't weight. He don't got no muscle. He don't got no weight on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You know, I say give him another year or two if he could get the able muscle up, pick up some weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then maybe you can push him over there.
Right. So yeah, it ain't that ain't looking good. So but from they got him starting. So we'll see if he take Gordon once training camp happen. We'll see if he actually take Gordon Hayward's spot because I say even with Miles missing them first 10 games, you still got PJ. So
Yeah.
PJ gonna play the 4.
Yeah, and I also heard about the Lakers. I heard Gabe Vincent trying to take D'Lo on stomp position. He gonna try to play him in summer camp. He gonna try to give D'Lo the business so he get that stomp position. I doubt it though.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if you gonna give me somebody that play 1-on-1 in practice to see who's gonna get that stomp spot. I got D'Lo, but I could be wrong though. Gabe Vincent might just be that dude. You know.
Oh yeah, Gabe gonna take that from him. He gonna take his cookies. He gonna
Gonna
take
take
his
his
cookies.
man.
Yeah.
You know what? One person I know for a fact that nobody should want to play against in a 1-on-1. That's Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is known to cook a lot of players in the 1-on-1s.
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah,
a fact.
yeah. So if somebody playing for you, is like think about it. You trying to say, let's say somebody want to take Kyrie's starting position. Okay, you gonna be there for real? All right, we gonna see what you got in practice.
Righteous. But yeah.
Yeah, you gonna take yeah. I don't know, man. Like even see who else. Who else is I don't know that roster. The Lakers they're looking decent, but I'm still not. Anthony Davis gonna have to give him 60 games like he did last year. Give him 60 games. That dude is liability health wise. Yeah, I'm not trying to call him the glass man because I'm probably one of the people that start calling him that. Or some people say street clothes. You know, Charles Barkley called him that though. I never call. I said a glass man.
Yeah, man. He gonna break up. But yeah, man. I appreciate chopping up with y'all. Appreciate having me up, flight, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Chat, all y'all, everybody out here.
All right.
Y'all make sure you hit the like button.
Yo, hit that late button, yo. Hey, Purple, you still here? I'm surprised no Gemini in the building. No Gemini today. No Gemini. No, that was yeah. No Dex in the building. Yeah, man, but yeah, Bronny James should be okay. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to resume. They're gonna probably take a little time off, and yeah, he should be back on that court balling. Me on the 18, I expect him to get back out there the ball, man. Everything should be all good with him, and so he can make his next journey to the NBA. Hopefully, play beside his pops if that's still a possibility. Jaylen Brown, I don't know his contract. You don't know what's the. You want to see how much money he gonna be getting.
Shout out my man California. There's a lot of things going on in the sports world.
A lot of things going on, man. Yeah. What about the Knicks, man? What the Knicks gonna do, man?
Oh man, you know what they're gonna do, man.
They got Brunson. They got Brunson. I mean, they can get to the playoffs, man. They just look like they missing a piece, man. They missing one more piece, probably, maybe.
You're gonna see what they're missing.
You know, I know you want to get Julius up out of there, man, but it looks like that's not happening, man.
We're gonna find out.
I heard you talking about boxing, man. You said Crawford, man. I don't know. I might have to go with the guy from Long Island, man.
I'm taking Crawford.
I might have to go with that guy from Long Island, man. I don't know.
Talking about Spence.
I don't know, man. Spence might just surprise some people, man.
I'm gonna keep 100 with you.
Get that New York nice. Attitude, you know, baby. You know.
Both of them niggas nice.
they.
Yo, make sure you pull up this Saturday.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I got feeling on Spence, but Crawford might give him the business though. But I ain't gonna underestimate Spence.
Listen, I ain't got no money on it. I'm just watching it, you know.
Man, bro.
I gotta put my pick in.
Yeah, because I know sometimes someone on the panel they place a bet in, you know, the $10 bet. But shit, I don't got no bets on this either, man.
No, you ain't lying about that. That's gonna be a good fight, man. I ain't gonna lie. Can't wait. There's been a lot of good fights. You know, boxing is back.
Yeah, boxing is back, man. I'm waiting for some heavyweights. I'm waiting for I heard who else? Tyson Fury is supposed to have another fight coming up.
I mean, he talking about it, but I don't think anything edged in stone.
He's supposed to be going against somebody. At first, I heard, you know, say at one point Mike Tyson was about to get in the ring with him, but that never came through though. Can you imagine Iron Mike getting in the ring with Tyson? I mean, with Tyson Fury? No, man, I don't know, man. Shit, Iron Mike Tyson, even though he up in age now, you think he can still give him a little something? Yeah. That's a lot of stuff happening on the boxing, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, California. It's gonna be a good boxing fight. So just make sure everybody pull up.
Saturday. Saturday. Yeah, it's going down, man. I know it's going down, bro. I know you're gonna have some popcorn for that game, for that event. Oh man, might have to have me some popcorn too. For real.
Sure, but California, I'm about to shut it down, man. We're gonna pull it back up tomorrow.
All right, for sure. Shout out to Flight Sports TV. Y'all hit that like button.
If you want to talk to the chat. Nah, you good. We get up out of here. We'll pull back up tomorrow.
Yep. All right, Flight.
All right, man. Peace and love, man. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.